packing and start stacking, capping and dip slapping, sipping yakking. There's no reruns, there's new shows, so what's happening? MMA Jeff got the bookies tapping. Mike Kim is the captain, the way we go. Subhuman like Gaucho, so now you know. Joe T got the recipe and we all cooking. Granny's wearing your sister's panties and we all looking. It's the Sports Betting Brothers, Sports Betting Brothers, Sports Betting Brothers, Sports Betting Brothers, Sports Betting Brothers. Super duper Sports Betting Brothers.
What up? What up? What up?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh man, as soon as the song ended, I went to get to that little transition and I got hit with like 3 notifications from YouTube blocking it up on us. So welcome into Dana White Contender Series here with the best crew in the business to lead you to cash. You already know that's why you're back here, you guys. Thank you so much for doing just that. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. Can't wait to get going. Going to be a lot of fun to talk about this card tonight. And I'm joined with the fellas here. I've got MMA Jeff. Keep each every stride's ready. We got Fanatical Jim, Joe T, Subhuman Gaucho's going to be here momentarily, boys. Can't wait to go back in and mix it up. Big week last week. You know, I'm fired up for this one. Tuesday couldn't come fast enough. Jeff, how we doing?
Fantastic. I'm excited about this card. I was looking at the numbers and really close lines here. A lot of movement from the money, and I think we're going to see some good action tonight. And looking forward to it as always.
Looking forward to it, Keith. How about you, my friend? How's your weekend treating you? And welcome back to the new week.
I appreciate you having me, Mike, and everybody here on screen. And yeah, really looking forward to this fight card. I've found these Contender Series cards fascinating. You know, these guys are trying to earn a contract, and yeah, it's amazing. We're already on week 6. I thought it was a pretty challenging card, and yeah, I'm new to capping these kind of fights, so I love just talking these fights with you guys. And let's cash tonight.
Let's cash, Fanatical Jim. How about you, my friend? Are you ready to make that money tonight?
I'm ready to make that money. And what's up, boys? What's up, chat? You know, this is a very difficult card. You got a lot of close fights. You got a lot of overhyped, underhyped fighters. A crazy line that we'll talk about. But I'm really excited to get into this and work with you guys and making this money today.
Excellent work there, Joe T. How about you, my friend? How are you today?
I'm doing good. I mean, this Dodger Marlins game's already at 9. Woo! Can't be any better, Mikey. And then we'll see if Oakland can win and Brewers can win, and then Brewers can clinch the division.
Well, breaking news. I have the Sports Almanac. And the Brewers aren't winning tonight, but let's bring on our next guest here. It's Subhuman Gaucho. How are you, Sub?
I'm great, man. Good to see everybody. Coming in late, man. It's been a busy day, busy evening. But as always, man, it's another week of Dana White Contender Series, and that gets me juiced up, man. I'm excited. This is I heard Jim's thoughts coming in, and yeah, I have a lot to say, man. It's a I don't know how do you describe it exactly. It's an interesting one, that's for sure.
Well, it'll be fun to get into it here. You guys know the deal. We try to get together a little bit before the fights themselves start, is what I was trying to say, so that we can give you guys some quick heads up. We'll be quick with the analysis. You know, we can get more into the weeds as far as the fights go as we get there. But you know, Jeff, take us around the horn. Let's talk just for a few minutes about each of these fights, guys. You know, try to get 60 seconds or less as we kind of roll through these 5 cards and 5 fights. And I'm going to do some of the housekeeping stuff behind the scenes here. Let's have a big night, boys. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. I see a Smoke and Mirrors, Sancho, Trisha M, Tarek B, Futon Betts, the real Jolly Rogers up in here. Michael Blaine is back. Luke Murphy, my boy's here, ready to rock. Gerardo Hernandez, the wrench himself, says hit the fucking like button. Mud Dog's ready to rock with us. Gerardo's giving some plays out there. Man, you guys rock. Appreciate everybody coming in to hang out. DJ, Hardy, Big Skip. You know, Tuesdays we get going. We try to get moving a little fast early, you guys. So put your plays in the chat. We'll talk about what you guys are on as well. Jeff, take it away.
All right, we got first fight coming up. We got Dylan Montelo versus Ahmed Hassanzada. This one here, looking at it, pretty close in comparison. 31 years old versus a 28-year-old. They're both 6'1". There's a 1-inch reach advantage for Ahmed. I'm back and forth on this one. I like Ahmed, but the line has been shifting against him. I know, Jim, you had mentioned you don't like to necessarily follow the line shifts. I at least pay attention to them, but I don't have a play on this one. But Jim, if you want to kick us off, by all means.
Yeah, I'll make this brief, but I think there's a TV show, The Weakest Link. This fight is the weakest chin because it's a terrible striking defense. It's unbelievable. Hassanzada, I think, has been knocked down in the first round the past 5 fights, or at least the past 5 fights I've seen. It's like a gust of wind can knock him over. I don't know how you put money on him. Mantelo's not great either. They come from good gyms. I think Mantelo's from Team Sarah and Team Alpha Male for Hassanzada. So these guys are coming from good gyms, but at these ages, they are what they are. I don't see them improving. I don't even know why they're here. These guys lost in the Contender Series like a year ago and a couple. I don't even know why they're compelled to make this fight, but we're going to bet on it, and I'm taking the dog. I'm going to take Montelo money line at plus 128. I also took a half unit on Montelo by submission at plus 1,400. I was really surprised by that. He's won multiple times by submission, and FanDuel is 400 cents better than every other site I've seen. So I need to take that. And I'm going through the same strategy I have with Rosas Jr. I heard some people talk about Hassanzada's takedowns and, he can get him down and wrestle him. All right, well, Montelo can get him by a guillotine. He has good ground game himself. So I had to take that number. I'll put a half unit on that. So again, money line on Montelo plus 128, and I got his sub at plus 1,400 a half unit.
I like the look. They made this fight to fill the card, in my opinion. I agree with you. It's not the most exciting fight that's going to be happening tonight, in my opinion. But Sub, you got anything to throw at this one?
Well, I'll firstly say, perfect way to introduce this fight, Jim. That was perfect, dude. That was it would be probably dog or pass for me. The problem is I do think the favorite wins here in Hassanzada. This is one I tried to look into, and as Jim said, these guys they get hurt every fight, like just all the time. Which would lead me to a dog bet, I guess. But I do tend to think the favorite wins. I didn't quite get to the dog. I passed, man. But Jim nailed it, man. These guys, dude, they have no defense at all. I think they're both pretty tough. Somewhat chinny and just no striking defense. I don't know.
All right. Keith, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this was, you guys bring up some points there that I feel the same way. This, for me, I capped all 5 of these fights, and this was the least interesting one to cap for me. This Hassanzada guy he struggled versus a lot of strikers, I've noticed. And as Jim mentioned, he lost at the Contender Series in 2022. And then he got Montelo also, getting a shot here as well. It was a fight that really didn't excite me. So you guys bring up a lot of points here. I'm hoping Montelo can land something flush. I think that, hopefully some hard strike. So I'm going to go Montelo to win by knockout. I think that's my only play here. This other guy, Hassanzada, he struggles at times with, looks like he got gassed a couple of times in cardio. So I'm going to go with Montelo with the knockout at plus money there.
All right. Well, what number did you get that at, Keith?
I got it. Let's take a look here. I'm going to pull up my book here. It looks like, it's going to be over plus 200. I'm actually going to refresh this here, but I'll definitely put that in the chat.
All right. Mike, I know you're doing some housekeeping. I don't know if you got any comments on this fight, but I do want to get to
fucking ain't right, I do. You can't win 220. You can't win 22 and a half units if we're sitting on our fucking hands. I got a little double dipper here. I'm going to Hassan. I'm agreeing with you guys here. You nailed it. I don't know what these two guys are doing, but nonetheless, I do think this is a spot where we see it go deep. I like the over 1.5 rounds and Hassan to win this one as the favorite. Mark the favorite, I thought, for a reason. It's a plus 175 spot. I also like Hassan to win it by decision at plus 350, our bet online number. So there's 2 plays. I put them in the chat, guys. If you can do that favor, put the plays in the chat so everybody can see them. That's how I want to kick this card off for my fight night here. I like the fight goes the distance as well at plus 160. So we still have some time before fight. I may jump in there on that. What up, Danylo? Sancho? Good to see you guys.
I'm going to jump to Joe real quick because he's got a play coming off at a baseball play at 8:05 he wanted to give out. So, Joe, take the floor.
Yeah, so this is my last play that I posted last night. So I'm going to take the Toronto Blue Jays, Texas Rangers over. I got it at 8 last night. It's at 7.5. You know me. I don't care about the line move down. Who cares? I mean, everybody bets the over, right? All the money, reverse line movement, whatever. So 8-2 last 10 to the over against this series. So I'm just gonna ride that trend. Also 8-8, 8 straight games in Texas has gone over against these 2 teams. Yeah. So just over 7.5. You can get it now. I got it at 8. So
Joe, shoot that in the chat there as well if you could.
Good luck, Joe.
thanks.
Get that money. I like the Blue Jays in that game.
Joe, did you get a haircut and a beard trim?
I just shaved my beard. That's
You're looking pretty sharp.
thanks.
Pretty sharp, yeah.
Nice.
A little too short, but I'm gonna get a haircut Thursday with my ladies at the hair place.
Looking
do not
like
do not let your wives and girlfriends watch this stream because my man is out. He's out here.
All right, let's swing to this next fight here. We've got Naito versus Gautier. This one, I think this one here is going to be a pretty action-packed fight. The line started out if Naito there, however the hell you say it, at minus 160, and that's dropped to pick 'em at this point. Sub, you got something in this one?
Yeah, I do, man. It's hard to give it out now. I took this fight, in a sense, it kind of reminds me in some regards of Musasa last week or Cavalcante the week before. And, I went 1-1 on those. Gautier, this guy, man, he has been built like a brick shit house for years. He looks even better lately. I mean, that was what really got me to the window. I started taping this one. It sounds cliche, but this is kind of one of those binary fights, right? Gautier, I'm not exactly sure how to say it. They've said it different on different promotions. This guy, man, super powerful striking. I mean, big power in his hands, big power in his feet, super high athleticism. On the other side, and I'm with you, Jeff. These Japanese names, man, they're really hard to know what to make of. Super high level wrestling. I would call him Naito. Naito. I would call him Naito. Super high level wrestling, man. This guy's been wrestling his whole life. He was an alternate a couple years ago for the Japanese Olympic team. Japan's got a really high pedigree in wrestling, so it's nothing to look down upon. I mean it's a pretty big deal to be that high level. I hate this guy's process, Naito. I mean, if he in a wrestling match, he's probably going to tech fall his opponent here in the first round. But this is not a wrestling match. This is a MMA match. And if you watch this guy fight in Pancrase, which is a promotion that I do not have a whole lot of respect for, he's got a terrible process, man. He takes shots from forever away. Gautier, he has his own concerns, in his one loss, which I don't think was a loss. I think he won that fight. He got taken down. Didn't look great with his takedown defense, but in other fights, he's looked pretty good with his hips. He has a pretty decent sprawl, I think. He's at Manchester Top Team now. It's one of the best gyms in all of England. I like Gautier here a lot. At least the line I got him at plus 145. At Pick'em, it's a little bit hard to get there, but this guy, man, he is he is scary, scary athletic, and just scary to look at. I mean, huge middleweight, huge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, give me the guy that I think has more upside. And by the way, he's only 22 years old. You know, when he lost that one fight, he was 20. He's been at Manchester Top Team more or less ever since then. I like the well, it's a pick 'em now, but yeah, I like the young guy. I like the youth. I like the athleticism, the power. Maybe KO if you don't want to mess around with the pick 'em price.
I'm probably going to end on him as well, just given the numbers not so bad for a UFC fight. So I'll probably end on him come fight time. Jim, what are you thinking on this one?
You know, it's funny, when this line opened at minus 190 for Naito, I was thinking about how do I bet this at minus 190 for Naito, because I actually do really like Naito here. Then the line dropped 90 cents, and that's where we sit right now. And I'm kind of surprised by the movement. I think the body, to Sub's point, the body type of Gautier at the weigh-in versus what Naito looked like is driving a lot of this. I don't necessarily think that's important. We've seen plenty of people come in, look shredded and amazing, and then look like shit in an octagon. So I don't put too much stock into that. What I have seen from Gautier is not great takedown defense. What I do know from Naito is he will shoot at every angle possible to get a takedown. So this, you know, what's puzzling me here in DraftKings is they switched Gautier to a favorite, but Naito parlayed with the over 1.5 makes him a favorite, which is puzzling because the over 1.5 is -1. It was minus 140 earlier. So that just means that they think Naito will win, but they had to move the line because of the money coming in. I think Naito. So I have the parlay here with Naito over 1.5 at plus 175. I think if it goes over 1.5, Naito can put him away. I also like the KO prop, and I saw this on FanDuel plus 550. The ground and pound is open here. I think if he gets him on the ground and he gets his back, I don't know if he shoots for a sub. He's shown the propensity to throw punches at the head. He's shown propensity. He actually has really good elbows from top position. So I think it's live at plus 550. I'm only going to put a half unit on that. I'm not going to go crazy with that just because it's something that Gautier could be strong on the ground. We haven't seen him get knocked out yet, so I don't want to go too crazy with that. But I do like the Naito and the over 1.5 parlay that plus 175 at DraftKings. So that's how I'm going to play this one.
All right, Keith, what's your action on this one? Do you have action on this one?
Yeah, I looked at this fight very closely, and great points there by the panel. I do think those are some great points. I mean, this fight was interesting. It's Naito he has a lot of wins by different methods, and he has 3 wins by knockout, 2 by submission, and 1 by decision. And he's got that wrestling background that I always like to see. And Gautier here, he wins a lot. He comes a lot with the knockouts, and he's a big striker from what I see. Now, the concern for this Gautier guy is that, I mean, he's a good striker and has good size, it looks like, for the weight class. But I just did a lot of reading today, is his takedown defense and cardio. That's the tough thing for me to kind of get past there. So I'm going to take a shot. I got a little creative on this fight. I'm going to take the under 1.5 rounds, actually, on this fight. I got it plus money at plus 128, under 1.5 rounds for this fight. And I know Naito has got a lot of steam on that money line, minus 180. So I'm actually going to parlay both of those. I'm going to put that in the chat too. Looking at plus 290 spot there. So I'm interested in this fight as well. I thought it was an interesting fight for sure.
Yeah, I like the look. Mike, I see you put your play out there. I just highlighted Jim's plays.
Yeah, I'm not big line movement definitely is concerning, but I'm still in on it. I still like this guy. I think over, neither one of these guys has fought anybody, I guess, of note or of worth there. I think you guys nailed it again. And just me getting an opportunity. I like that KO prop at plus 550. I did think when it comes down to the takedown, just going to be too much. It's just the style of the fight from Naito. Not a ton of tape on the guy, but the way that you kind of see what he does and how he does it seems like it leads to him finishing him. I love that under prop as well. I love that look, for you, Keith. And I think it's a good spot. Let's keep it rolling.
All right. On to the next. We've got Benjamin Bennett versus Joey Hart. Here's another one. It's close in age, 30 versus a 27. Hart's coming in with a 3-inch height advantage and a 4.5-inch reach advantage. I don't know if that's going to play much of a part in this one. That line on this one has been shifting all over the place. I saw Hart as the favorite in the dog twice. I think it's flip-flopped around. I had a play, I thought, on Hart, but it didn't get put in. I needed a little bit of a water break last night, and nobody threw the flag for me. Keith, what are you thinking on this one?
You boys were fucking out of line last night.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's every night, right, Mike? But anyway,
these guys were really fucking fired up. I didn't even realize the game ended.
Oh man, that was a crazy ending.
I had to check a couple of times to see if we're actually recording.
Yeah, record only. Yeah, man. I thought this might have been the most interesting fight on the card for me. I mean, it was, both fighters, Bennett and Hart. I mean, I see they have a big amateur careers, a lot of experience, actually, both of them at the amateur level. So I think that's going to make for a good fight tonight. I think, Benjamin has a good wrestling background. I always look for that, like I mentioned, and he's going to be looking for those takedowns, Benjamin, and ground and pound looks good. Hart, I noticed though, I watched a couple of replays I was able to find is he has, from what I've seen from early handicapping here, the fights, he's got quick feet. And I look for that, quick counter to get out of that attack. So I'm actually going to pick this one. I'm going to keep it straightforward. I'm going to pick this one to go by decision. That's going to be my only play in this one. I got to check that line again here. I think I got it at plus 190. I'm going to check that again. But I'm picking this one to actually just go by decision. I didn't want to get fancy with the props, but I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions too.
All right, Jim, why don't you take us over here?
Yeah, this to me was the toughest one. And honestly, I was back and forth up to like 3 minutes ago, and I finally just put a play in. I like Keith's look, but I'm going to go with Hart by decision at plus 490. It's tough because I understand. I get Keith made all the points, right? Like Bennett will go for takedowns. Hart's takedown defense is very suspect. He likes to stand on his. He's very flat-footed. I'll put it that way, where he'll come forward, but in a way where his hands are down and he leaves himself vulnerable to everything just to get a strike through. So I don't love that. But if I'm going to grade this fight on who I think will have more powerful punches, who I think will have the better striking, who I think will have the most damage done, I think it's Hart. I don't know if Hart gets Bennett out of there. Bennett's a tough guy. So, like I said, I agree with Keith's look on just decision, but I'll take it a step further. I like Hart a little bit more than I do like Bennett, so I'll take Hart by decision at plus 490 in this fight.
All right. Liking the look on that one as well. That over is juiced at minus 250. I'm not even sure where it's at now, but it is definitely juiced to the over. Not a bad look there by decision. Sub, what are you thinking in this one?
I think man, you can see Keith, man. He is really he's living the life, man. He's getting better and better at breaking down these fights. I do think that plus 190 is really sneaky. It's tough. It's tough for me because at first glance, both these guys are really hittable. Full discretion, Jeff and I, we were both pretty bullish on Hart once upon a time. We were even talking about it last night. And then I was watching like some tape back on Hart, and God, man, it's pretty hard to get to a bet because he is so hittable. On the other hand, Bennett is super hittable in his own right. I don't have a wager on this one quite yet. I think Jim could be on track here. I think Hart has the higher upside. But man, I was getting like pretty close to a Bennett decision, if I'm being honest. As I said, I don't have a wager yet. I think Bennett just does a little bit more. I think he's a little bit more well-rounded. Man, you guys kind of said it too, and just to reiterate it, I mean, I think this is kind of like fight of the night. This one could be a lot of fun. It could be very back and forth. Hart, I think, can get held down. That kind of worries me. I don't think Bennett will finish him on top. Another reason to like the decision. For now, I'll just leave it at that, man. It's really interesting, and this might be a good live entry. I will say that too. This could be a good live entry here, no matter what side you like.
I see they took the fight lines down for this first one, so it looks like we're going to get kicked off here pretty quick. But Mike, why don't you wrap us up with this one?
Yeah, I haven't officially made I was leaning to Bennett in this one. I see the numbers moving that way as well. I mean, I certainly hate guys that have their hands down. I try to kind of look at the promotions. I don't like to necessarily play the ladder game. He beat this guy or so on. But what I look for a lot of times is, how have they gotten when they're in those promotions? How have they done? And, you look at a guy in good old Benny Bennett here who, goes KO in the LFA, gets KO'd to Trey Waters, who's a big UFC guy. Kind of fucked around in some scrub promotions, and then he comes back and he takes a decision victory just 2 months ago. So guy likes to fight. Flip side of things here, what I do like is I see Joey Hart, going out there and getting that KO 3 months ago in the LFA. That seems to have been the recipe. Weird thing about these KOs, though, is they must have been playing a bunch of cupcakes, because I do think this one goes deep. I'm leaning towards fight goes the distance. I think if you're going to pick the side in that case, the value sits on Joey Hart. I just haven't officially pulled the trigger yet. So I'm leaning to fight goes the distance. I'm leaning to Benny Bennett. We'll see if we can get there as it gets going. But they are coming off to the cage. So let's go, you guys. Let's get those plays in the chat. Let's see what you guys have going on out there. We see Tarek B leaning at Tello as the dog. Let's go. Real Jolly Roger. He wanted to get in there. I was like, we're out of another character. We got to freshen up the background. Those were in my infancy days of the art game out there. I just got they gave me the congratulations. You've made over 100 artistic pieces. So apparently I don't know if it's getting better. I'm just doing it a lot. So let's go. Michael Bennett, appreciate you rocking, my dude. Let's go. Old Elex D-Gens United as one. You already know what Nasty Nate getting on top of that like button. Make sure you do that as well. Gerardo Hernandez going with a little, is it Gautier, whatever. But he's with me. Yeah. He likes a little Benny Bennett as well. I think that's going to help give me that little nudge that I need. So let's go, you guys. Remember, listener supported, you guys. We appreciate everybody that's rocking with us. We need your help with that thumbs up button before we get this first fight. If you haven't done it yet, only takes a second. Helps us a ton. And listen, appreciate you guys becoming members. We're very much member supported. Need your help to continue to grow this thing. So if you haven't done so already, get on out there, get yourself a membership. We're going to start doing even more things for the members. We got some member-only streams coming up as well. But I just want to thank you guys all for coming in, rocking with us here. Should be fun tonight. Should be fun. You guys did a great job getting through some of those early cards to talk about. We're still working the timing out. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. We do have a few minutes, though, Mike. I know Jim was wanted to talk about the wide line in this next fight. Jim, you got a couple of things to say about this one? I know you wanted
to. Well, I'm not taking the favorite, I'll tell you that. And I was going back and forth on this. But so really quick before this fight starts, I thought the Lopes fight was BS, this 20-second knockout that I saw on a camera phone and an octagon made of tarp and plastic. But the more I read into his interview, he gave a recent interview. He was a mechanic. He left UFC, or he left MMA because he was paying to fight in MMA. He got hungry again. He went back. He had a knockout. He's actually training with Cowboy Oliveira's trainer and Daniel Lacerda, his trainer. I'm taking the dog. I've made that decision, and there's two ways I'm playing this. I'm playing Lopes by points at 17-1, and I'm taking fight to go decision at plus 560. Now I'm not betting that right now because that line continues to increase, so I'm waiting. But I'm going to take it at some point. I did take the 5 points at 17-1 already, but I'm waiting on the Dakota decision until it hits 6-1. I'll take that too. I don't believe in the favorite.
I kind of low key love it, Jim. I haven't gotten there yet, but I kind of fucking love it, man. I have a lot of similar thoughts. Just while we're at it, they're about to touch gloves, but
Blue Jays.
They did. But just real quick, in the main event, and we'll talk X's and O's when it comes time. But that's the only big investment that I have is I have a unit on decision for Elijah Smith, and I have a unit on Elijah Smith over 1.5. Those are really my only big bets of the night, or unit bets of the night.
Big Skip shouting you out for the Marab cash. Yeah, Trisha M. Want to watch this fight, but the Stinky Fish lighting up the bats. We were talking about that on pre-gaming. Let's get that money, you guys.
Toronto 1-0.
All right. On its way.
Yeah, a lot of baseball action too in the background. A big sports night on a Tuesday.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, man, I was going for the KO early here. Let's go. Got the Montelo KO prop going here.
I'll tell you, Ahmad looks gassed already.
He's throwing a bunch of spinning stuff that's landing nowhere.
Plus this one always set up to be wild, and it is wild already.
How the fuck do you gas out in the first minute and a half?
When you throw strikes in air, your cardio gets zapped. And if you don't do that spinny back fist garbage stuff, like it's going to zap you.
He's done that like 2 or 3 times already too.
Yeah.
Man, but yeah, this is the wild thing though. Like we were talking about how neither of these guys have striking defense, and he did land a big punch on Montelo already.
Yeah, he did.
Despite looking like he's got problems already, you know.
Here's the clinch.
Yeah, Montelo looks like he's going to the body, trying to gas him out. Beat the
2-0 Blue Jays, Mike.
What's up?
2-0 Blue Jays.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Basically, the way you play the Texas Rangers the rest of the season is take the team that's plus money. Unless it's the Rangers, and then take the other team.
Man,
that was stupid. From
carries him back to the middle, and he is on top.
Oh man,
what the fuck was that? That was a lot of. Guy looked like my Amazon driver bringing out the packages.
Oh yeah, I saw a meme of that, like Amazon driver like trying to get you the shipment on the same day, and he was like flying through traffic.
You might as well just bench press him next time. How about just completely destroy your cardio?
Trying to put a show on. He wants that contract.
He wants him in the middle of the ring so he can fuck with him. Which I can
if
been more.
Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the optics would have been better if he dragged his ass to the middle of the ring, though. But that's okay.
Yeah, maybe. You know, I was just gonna say, you know, as somebody that doesn't have a bet on this fight, I think both these guys are vulnerable. If you got a bet, a book like DK or Bet Rivers, you know, pay attention to that. Does not go the distance line, and when that gets to a playable line, it might be something to look at. I will be looking at that.
Hey, we got Mel in the house. Mel 2 created another account so the comments can be seen. Hey, appreciate you, Mel. Thanks for coming back. Wonder where Mel was. She's here.
Very cool.
Oh boy.
Hassanzada on his back there for a minute. Now he's in he was in quarter guard for a second. Now he's back in half guard.
All right, he slithered through.
Just hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Just hold on this round and give me a shot here. Yeah, get back on your feet. Exactly.
We need a decision at plus 175.
Nice.
I don't care who wins.
Would you get that at Joe? I heard it.
Plus 175. Just fight to
Yeah.
end by decision, or fight to
Nice.
go decision, or whatever it is.
I could
Yeah.
see it, man. They're both tough. Like even though they both get hit a lot, they're both tough guys.
Everybody had mixed reviews, so there's people on either side. So I was like, well, let's go decision.
It's kind of a lot of that tonight here. Oh man.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it fun though. Makes it fun.
Did you see
Aljamain Sterling's in the house.
who O'Malley, right? Is that who fought on Saturday?
Yeah.
You gotta have
Yeah.
hip surgery, right? Is
Oh,
that
wow.
who? Is that who
Oh, I
it
didn't
is?
see that. Is that true?
Or was it somebody? I thought it was O'Malley, but
He said O'Malley said he's gonna take over a year off.
yeah, some
Oh, wow.
I know some big names having hip surgery, but I thought it was O'Malley.
Man, I might have kind of went a little ape shit at the tail end of the night on Saturday. Maybe.
I was gonna ask how the show was, and yeah, I know you guys are always doing your work and cashing, so I think it was over it was over a 6-hour stream I saw. So you guys are, putting it in, and the chat's getting involved. You gotta love it.
Dude, that spear though, that thing, I know everybody's talked about it and then some, but that thing was cool as hell. They did a really awesome job. I watched some of the highlights afterwards and stuff. It looked like a really cool place to be.
I wish they would have done the same production for the undercard.
Oh. Wow, it was a clean strike.
Give it to me. Flush strike.
He just got right back up.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I was hoping for the flush strike. That's what I said.
that's-
Damn.
I thought Hassanzada there got that first round, but boy, right off the gate they're taking him down.
That was a clean knockdown.
Oh, he clearly had the first round.
Right.
Yeah,
Good
Michael
start,
heard
though.
it. Yep,
Yeah.
O'Malley, hip surgery.
Wow, is that so? Man, that's interesting.
Well, fuck,
That could
He's
be
getting
I think I paid for
could
his
be
hits here.
a big derailment for his career.
That's a shame. What is he? Was he 18-2 now, right? But yeah,
Yep.
be missing
Yeah.
some time.
Just
elbow
hug
might
it
have
out.
busted his ear open.
Yeah, that's nasty. It's looking pretty gashed up there.
It's like right behind his ear.
Yeah, it looks like he's like a gill on a fish. Open up another spot to breathe out of.
Oh man, I thought I had that KO prop. No, still a shot.
Still alive.
Man, that fight does not go the distance. It was dropping until then, and now it's gone the other way.
What's up, Crystal Craig? My Jays are up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cash the over in the Dodgers game thanks to Joe T. Hell yeah, Joe.
Yeah, I made
He cashed his all.
followed. It was like 2.3 units we won on the fourth inning. Because if you laddered it,
The money lines are coming back in, and for good reason. We do see Montelo on top.
Man, I thought he dropped him on that one, or he did drop him. I thought he KO'd him.
Yeah.
Hassanzada is trying for a buggy choke, which can work in BJJ competitions, but it's rarely gonna work in a MMA environment.
Rain down a couple elbows, straighten him out.
Well, Montelo is going about it the wrong way in some regard. I don't think he's going to finish it, but
neck out.
I would put my right knee right on his forehead.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's kind of what you do. It's literally what they teach.
Yeah, he's
Well,
using the elbow.
even in BJJ they teach that, but
Yeah, you're gonna
you
get
can also
more
punch
pressure.
in MMA. Obviously.
Yeah. These guys, not much action going on right now. Just a little resting period.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in. I don't know what the ref's letting this go, I guess.
Yeah, he's not going to finish this. I'd be amazed.
All right, they broke him up finally because I was about to say like the refs just letting them sit there.
Yeah.
That's okay. Talk it out.
I mean, I've seen those finished in real life in BJJ competitions. I don't think I've ever seen one in a.
Oh, Hassanzada's got nothing here. His punches have nothing.
He's gassed.
Oh man.
He's looking wobbly.
Ooh, he popped him.
Oh,
Jesus.
Man, we got a
Montelo
shot
got
here.
the timing down. Hassanzada's got to try to pull him up and stop with this pick. Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
job.
Fucking suplex him again.
Look
Good
at
IQ
this.
there from Montelo.
Just gassed.
Yeah.
Look at
Just
him.
pushed him right off.
Oh,
Right
man.
off.
I tell you, I
Look
tell
at the
you what,
wobbles. Oh man.
Oh,
Let's go.
Wow.
boy.
Let's
look
go.
Turn of events from round 1 to round 2.
Well, he just fell over.
Oh,
Ooh, he fell.
Yeah, he was
He
always
looked
trying to-
like a
Yeah, that's
bar
spinning
fight
attack.
at 1 a.m. or something right there.
Mantelo's this is high IQ for Montelo here. He's just letting them get right back up.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the ref said get up. Yep.
Get up, you wobbly.
No, I need a nap here.
His strikes don't even look that powerful anymore at all.
Man,
No,
he's
he's
touching.
trying.
Just get through this round. Get a little of that.
He's trying more spinning stuff.
Desperation.
Man. Look at this.
Look at
Butterfly. or something.
Marab. Look
There
at
he is.
Marab, our boy, our
Your
boy.
fucking boy.
I saw Michael B there in the chat saying Sugar had hip surgery after he said he hurt his hip in the first or second round.
Yeah, that's what we were just hearing. Yeah, interesting, man. I mean, it's kind of too bad because I'd like to see him in the mix anyway.
Yeah, he takes a full fight, but seems like he's injured a lot, not durable.
Well, that was always the criticism back in the day, right? After the fight with gosh, now I'm blanking on his name. Cheeto. The fight with Cheeto, right? Where Cheeto broke his foot or injured his leg or whatever. You know, that was always kind of the criticism.
Yeah, he kept running around saying he was undefeated, even though his record showed he did lose.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Clip your upside lines up there. Sub, what are you seeing? I don't get them live. So what are you seeing, Sub? I know you do. Jim, I think you do too.
Sorry, live lines?
Live line?
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah, what are we seeing for this fight?
Montelo, a huge favorite.
Bovada has him.
Oh, he's getting touched.
Yeah.
Let's go with this knockout.
It's pretty bad too.
Minus 810, Jeff. Montelo.
Oh,
Jeez. There you go.
Damn. Got 4 minutes to get this KO. I know
Yeah.
Joe's on the other side, but let's go.
Hassanzada coming forward though. I'm slightly tempted on the fight to go the distance plus 120. I'm not going to bet it, but I'm slightly tempted here.
I could see this one being a split for Montelo.
Could happen. Wow, he tried. I was gonna say he takes him down, but no, he doesn't. He tried to take him down. Almost got there.
Ahmed's just rolling around.
Man, maybe that fight goes. Maybe that was.
I can see that.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, it's flipped now. Yeah, probably should have taken it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hassanzada takes him down.
Just took him down.
Yeah, he's on top, but not in a especially favorable position. Wow, he takes his back.
Yeah, I think he's too gassed to do anything though.
Yeah, I think he's going to get shucked off here. Maybe. Well, no.
No,
No,
ZC says back to a pick 'em.
He's got the body triangle in. He's not doing a great deal with it.
go,
but-
baby. Choke the life out of him.
Wow, man. They're not offering me splits, but
They let him stick
yeah,
around. Yeah.
Yes, you were talking about it, man. That split could be in play.
Yeah, it looked like it was 1-1 going into this.
Could be. Yeah.
I think we were talking about that on Saturday, weren't we? Like there was almost every single fight seemed to be a situation where there was good plus money on both sides, whether you took them pregame or live spots.
Oh, that's in deep.
Oh, wow. Hassanzada. Yeah, under the chin.
That's in deep. Yep.
This could be it.
You might go to sleep.
That's it. It's over.
No.
Wow.
Oh my
He's
God.
out. He is
Man,
What
I
a
found
comeback.
this up too. Fuck.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
That was
Baby
Yeah,
goes night night. Baby goes
man,
night
the
night.
line was crazy live too. Holy crap.
Unfortunately, I did not get the decision, but I did get the Hassan of the over 1.5. We'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, as you said, Keith, that line got really, really wide.
Yeah, it
Like,
was you said plus 1100 or something like that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Tough, man. You cash there, Mike?
Yeah. Hell yeah. The Hassan and over 1.5 was plus 175. And then I took the swing with the plus 350 for the decision. I didn't get there, but almost a full unit. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm doing a shot for you, Mike.
Let's
I was
go.
gonna say this guy, man, he does not stop on Dana White Contender Series. He just
Love it.
rolls on and
Man,
Yo,
that
your
fight to end
ROI 's
my
on
sub
fire.
was plus 215 too.
Oh,
I looked
man.
at it.
Let's go. It's not the big score I was hoping for, but it's still almost a unit. We'll take it. Cheers, you guys.
That's a good win, Meg. It's a good win.
There's Jim putting his play in the chat for this next one.
I'm with you, Jim.
Well, I think I'm on the island here.
No, I'm with you, Sub.
Are you? Okay. All right. Me and Jeff, we roll.
Let's go, baby. Keith, what do you got on this
We
one?
roll.
Which one's next? Let's see.
Naito.
All right, let's
Gautier.
go. Yeah.
Gautier and Nita.
NATO? Not only.
Yeah, this was another one I was looking at. I was saying before. I mean, it was this is the one I'm taking with the under round prop. So I'm gonna go with the under 1.5 rounds here at plus 128. And then I'm gonna take the NATO money line. I know it's minus 180, and I'm gonna parlay that. Let me put that in the chat, that parlay. But yeah, I got the my main full unit bet's gonna be on taking the 1.5 rounds under at plus 128.
Keith, shop that line around because he's not minus 180.
We got minus 110 on Bovada.
Come all the way in. Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's a dog on some books now.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's right. The line flipped.
Yeah, refresh.
I'll take that minus 110 as well. I'm going to add that money line to it. I got the NATO in the over 1.5 at 232 at Bet Online. So lots of.
You know, I get the NATO love, man. I kind of do. I think one of the reasons that I like Cameroonian here, I think I can see why you like the Japanese wrestler here early. And I can see why you like him late. I think that Gautier is actually pretty live by decision as well. You know, if you watch these NATO fights, he's not doing an awful lot. You know, even when he gets people down, he has trouble holding them down. You know, he has to continue to take them down, to continue to wrestle. And I said it before, I do not respect this Pancrase regional scene. You know, Pancrase, once upon a time, great organization, a lot of high-level fighters. Those are, you know, those days are gone. I mean, Pancrase, they pump out every time you see a Pancrase champion that comes out 15-0 and they step up to a different organization, they tend to just get hammered. Another thing about NATO, you know, I talked about this guy's physique coming out of Cameroon and whatnot. It's kind of weird. NATO's not old. His physique somehow looks worse than it did like 2 or 3 years ago. and Gautier, I mean, physically gifted, sure, but he just seems to look better and better. I mean, this guy is a scary dude. I mean, if you see him just like kicking pads or punching pads, scary dude, man. I mean, this guy is next level sort of scary. I mean, he's the stuff of nightmares.
Now they make him different out of Cameroon, that's for sure.
Look at
I would almost compare him to like a Francis Ngannou, the way his his physique looks and the way he punches and kicks.
Put your tinfoil hats on here, boys. Dana White's tired of the African fighters. He can't market in that country. He can't figure it out. Japanese fighter, 6 feet tall. That's almost an unheard of in itself. Guy's two-face. I think I see both faces here.
Well, I kind of agree with you in some regard, Mike, that they do want to break into that Japanese market. But I think Africa is a little bit untapped. Shout out to my guy, Trickus Duplessis. But I think they do want to tap into that. These African fighters, and especially a guy like him that.
I think they want to sub, but the problem is I mentioned it. I think it was Saturday. They can't spend. They're not going to get $2,000 a ticket. There's just not enough money in that country where you get like the one promotion, which is selling out every event. And they should be rolling the one promotion out of Thailand area. Asia, that whole market they want to tap into. So I do agree with you there, Mike. But I don't know. I think this Cameroon fighter is going to whoop some ass.
I'm a believer. I'm a believer with you, Jeff. We roll, brother.
I got some magic beans. I got some cheap magic beans if you guys want them.
I took NATO money line too there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There you are, Joe. I missed it. There you go.
Definitely interesting line movement, though. I mean, especially if you kind of go by the Tapology numbers. A ton of everybody loving this Naito, whatever. And yet this line has come way down. So maybe it was a little too wide to start off.
Pour one out. I'll say a couple more words too. I watched the tape on these guys, and I wasn't sold on the Cameroonian. Not entirely, anyway. I was close, but I wasn't sold. And I'm kind of reiterating what I already said, but when these guys faced off, there was a massive difference in these two guys, how they look. Having watched Nato's fights back, he seems to be softer now. He's not that old, so I don't know why he's. This is the biggest fight of your life. You should be in the best shape of your life. He didn't seem to be. I don't get why. And then on the other side, you see this guy. I mean, scary individual. He is a shit brick house. He always was. He always will be. But he seemed like even scarier than normal. Like he seemed.
He's got those Ngannou vibes, like you mentioned.
That was where I got him. And he opened up. He opened up a big line on a lot of books. I got him plus 145. He opened up like plus 175 on a bunch of books. Now he's all of a sudden flipped favorite. Now the line is kind of equalized.
It just moved. It just moved to Naito.
Yeah,
I'm showing.
Moving the line.
They just got my money.
Fighters, plus 103.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of pick'ems. We're seeing it equalize, but man, this guy, dude, he's next level scary. If you look at the way he punches in his fights, but also like, this guy, he's had a little bit of time off. I think it might be an exaggeration, but he could be like a Musasa type guy. He's only 22 years old. He hasn't fought in a little while. If he can stuff takedowns, he might look, minus 500 a year. He might legitimately look like
I agree.
The problem is,
Jim, you had given out your plays. Do you have any final thoughts before we get these fighters in the ring?
Like I said, I don't put too much stock into body types. I mean, we've seen so many of these guys come in shredded and lose. And like I said, and the other thing that we haven't mentioned, he's not 6'4". That's bullshit. When they had a face off, they were the same size. I get what Sub is saying. At the same time, not everyone from Africa is going to come in here and knock everybody out. And I just haven't seen enough from Gautier to be that impressed. And like I said, from when I've seen wrestlers come into the UFC, and it's time and time again, and get a guy down, and a chain wrestler like Naito, I just have to go with him. Now, yeah, can Gautier knock him out? Sure. I mean, it's MMA. Can he knock him out in the first round? Sure. That's where his cardio is. He's going to have plenty of opportunities to do so. But these are different gloves than he's used to. It's just there's a lot of ifs, and I don't like to bet ifs. I like to bet a guy that I know that can get him down. And I've seen Gautier go down. I just don't know if he's improved on his. We thought other fighters have improved on their takedown defense, and then we've seen them get just humiliated. So we'll see. But that's why I just have to take Naito. I just feel like there's more paths to victory for Naito than there are for Gautier in this fight, in my opinion.
I'm not a big Muay Thai fighter guy. I've been on a national fight, a national audience screaming Muay Thai is for pussies. And despite almost getting beat up for saying it, I just don't like that fight style. And at the same time, I'm looking at this one here. It's a shame that Naito is going to try to go for the submission and wrestle this guy, because the size of that fucking head on the other guy just seems like a great target to land some straight jabs. We'll see if he can try to convert himself and pop a few of them right in the suckle, because that fucking head is a monster on that dude. See that, man? I mean, it's like my buddy's got a dog, and it's a mean fucking dog, but the size of the head on it's like 3 times the size of its body. It just doesn't look right. And that's immediately what I thought of when I saw this dude's head. So we'll see what happens. Look at the size of his head.
Muay Thai is for pussies is a fucking insane. That's an insane.
Yeah,
thing.
Apparently the entire fucking arena thought the same thing.
That's a fucking insane thing to say.
But I was on one, and I wasn't being told anything else.
Real quick. That's wild.
Yeah.
This dude is massive.
Yeah, everyone was cheering with me when I was screaming, and then I started yelling, Muay Thai is for pussies. And literally, I couldn't believe it was like offensive. Everybody's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Dude, that's crazy, dude. That's fucking nuts.
Oh, man, look at this intro here.
Look at the size of his fucking head. It's big. He almost looks like a Muhammad Ali head. It's big.
Oh, they said, you get checked out first. He was like ready to go right to the ring, right to the cage.
Jesus.
Look at this. Can't even get his shirt off.
Dude, yeah.
He's shredded, right?
Dude, this guy, dude, he's got aura, as the millennials say. Or the zillennials. Who is it that says that?
See, I do, Big Skip. I got to think about it for a second.
I want to drive this home real quick too.
Is it about Muay Thai and how it's for pussies?
It has nothing to do with that, actually.
All right.
He has his one loss. That one loss, it took me some time to find it. If you go back and look at that loss, he did not lose that fight. He won that fight 100%. He won that fight, and one of the things that has me bullish on him is that he won the first round. He lost the second round, and in that fight, he looked drained in the second round. And I was kind of like, well, he's probably gassy, too many muscles, blah blah blah. Watch the third round of that fight and try to convince me that he lost the third round of that fight. He did not lose the third round of that fight. He looked great in the third round of that fight. He got completely robbed. Like it was actually kind of weird. Like complete judge fuckery. Like it made no sense at all. So I don't think this guy is like a gas bag, you know, despite all the muscles and whatnot.
I'll tell you, I'm a firm fade believer when these guys come out dancing to the ring, but the ring walkout, either this guy didn't understand a single fucking lick of English, or he's just confident coming into this ring like he's ready to go to work and do some business. Easy
defense of that first takedown. What's the line at? I want to take more.
Oh, scumbag.
Number one scumbag. You were number one, but you're now number two, Joe T. The Ducks have spoken.
Somebody say scumbag?
Yeah, you.
No, it's not. Sub.
Sub's number one?
Oh, all right. What are we doing?
Yeah.
3-0 Blue Jays now? All right.
You guys don't remember the duck race? I think
Number
somebody commented in the
scumbag.
chat and was like, "These guys are having an in-depth conversation at a certain mark." And it was the mark where we were arguing about who's the bigger scumbag. You never know what's going to happen after a 6.5 hour stream, boys and girls. That's the way.
There's my boy DJ. He knows I have the title.
DJ, are you still in the Survivor?
DJ's number one scumbag in the chat. That's for sure.
Yep.
Right back up, though. Right back up goes Naito.
Jesus. Look at these two.
Woo! These are some big boys, though, man. Middleweight bout.
Take down the middle of the
one of them
Don't get him.
Wow.
I thought he ate that.
Beat his
One of
ass.
them is a big boy.
There we go.
Dude, come on. Beat him up.
Get him down.
Let's go.
So they were saying the style that Naito kind of pops in there with, the way that he grapples when he gets on the ground, the bottom certainly has the ability to wiggle his ass out of there. And you can kind of see that gap. It's evidence he's not really smothering him. I don't really know what he's trying to do on top of this guy, other than looks like he's trying to get the fuck out of there. What it looks like.
He's trying to just throw elbows. He gets up, throws down, goes up, throws down. That's
Is
This looks too much.
Is anyone in the chat still alive in Survivor? I busted out week 2. I never switched my Baltimore pick. I said I put it in there because I was expecting to change it. I never had time, and I got fucked. Anyone?
I went to look the other day, but I see, because of the people that I referred in put their names in there, so I didn't want to say names. I didn't necessarily have time to handle. So
Yeah.
DJ said he lost.
Yeah,
week
I'm with you,
1. I know
DJ.
Mike lost week 1. I lost week 2. I think
We fucking pumped it up half the summer, and fucking me and Mike are out the first fucking.
Crazy.
you know what's crazy about it is I wasn't even really mad until Tuesday. Tuesday's when I got really pissed.
Yeah. Bengals, right? Oh, God.
Yeah,
Crushing.
But
Yeah,
I did
they
say,
said 47% of all league, people in all leagues across the nation got knocked out with that.
Yeah. So the I'll find the thing from Circa.
Dale Fick's still alive. He says, "Get ready for the K, baby. Let's go, Dale Fick. I believe in
Nice.
you, my brother."
See, your duck was a winning duck there. Yep.
Yeah, Chris Ellis says 70% of the Circa 12 million are out. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Patrick says, "I'm alive. Somehow survived week 1 with the Bears and had the Chargers last week." Patrick McDonald, nice job.
Very nice.
I hope one of our guys wins that thing, not just for my grand, but for you guys, man. It'd be fun to have somebody pick up that money, and there's going to be a second chance rolling around. So second chance will pop out. We'll let you guys know. You have the option to get back in.
Yeah, 785 of them had the Eagles in the Circa. So it looks like there's 3,877 left out of 14,000.
Holy crap.
In 2 fucking weeks.
I don't think has there ever been, I think I saw a stat where it's like the most favorites have lost within the first 2 weeks of the season, betting favorites.
I saw a great stat today about the favorites being less than 7 points. The monster run they're on right now in the NFL. Unbelievable.
I again had Baltimore this week, and I wish I didn't take them, certainly. But I'll tell you what, Baltimore is going to be in trouble this year with Lamar being, I don't know what his injury is, but
He's
not looking good.
Yeah. Dallas lose week 2 also. So yeah, it's gonna be Dallas versus Baltimore, I believe, week 3.
So you can get plus 165 right now.
Scumbag.
I sprinkled on Vegas Raiders live plus 550. I didn't know if it was going to happen, and then obviously it happened. I'm actually a Raiders fan, so I'm stunned that they actually won that game. That was huge.
You know, it was amazing because they were saying it was like four dogs that had won, and they said if you put $100 on, I think it was just 4 dogs, that $100 would have paid you like 11 grand. Unbelievable. Fuck, even if you had $10 on it.
Wow.
I feel pretty good about that shot. I did say on Saturday, though, we talked about that Bengals game. You know, teams that lose the first 2 games of the season, less than an 18% chance to make the playoffs. That led me to the Bengals. Now, I didn't expect the Bengals to win the game, but I didn't expect Kansas City to cover that spread. That felt like an easy one.
Yeah, I think it was 6.5 at game time, maybe 6.
Easy to say now, but we did talk about it on Saturday, right?
Yep.
I got one for you guys here. I got a nice little under for the Sun Belts here. Sun Belt midweek, not Saturday play. Sun Belt midweek, not Saturday play. An 0-11 to the under trend right now. And we got Sun Belt, Fun Belt action on Thursday with App State. Not for the faint of heart if you're going to try to play on that thing, but a nice big under trend for college football on Thursday.
Yeah,
South Alabama, App State.
I think they are going to be an over team.
The line's moved up to 64. The line has moved up to 64. And when these teams play during the week, they have not gone over in their last, I think, 11 games or something like that.
Yeah, they're. I think that team will be an over, but 64. I mean, they don't play no defense barely.
When I first looked at it, I thought this game could get to 100 between those 2 teams. That was my initial thought. So seeing that 0-11 spot, my database is refreshing now, so I can't get any college football lines, but I don't know why they choose fucking today to refresh.
Because they knew you were going to look, Mike.
You couldn't do it on Sunday? They were too lazy? Oh, here we go. We're back in business. Right. We're back in business.
Here we
go. It is refresh.
Man. Oh, he went for a flying knee, yeah.
Shots getting thrown there.
Jesus. Take him down. Do something.
Oh.
Ooh, he dropped him.
Oh, shit. Get up. Stop him.
Get up. Do something. Counter.
He's defenseless. Call it.
Oh.
Wow, I'm shocked he let it go.
Oh, shit. Get up. Get up.
He's catching his breath. He tripped.
Fucking knocking the cobwebs out. He got clipped up with that left there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right on the throat.
Kind of surprised he let that go. Holy crap.
There you go. Posture up.
Nato's wearing some damage early, to say the least. He's taking some beating on that one. Who got that first round, you guys? I thought it was Naito that looked like he might have found that first round victorious there, or at least a split.
It was close, but I'd probably give it to Naito.
Yeah. Naito won, 3.5 minutes. He got touched on his feet. I think the judges will give it to him.
Yeah.
But this round is entirely different.
He doesn't get out of round 2, right?
Just survive.
Is there a live split?
There's not. No, they don't usually give it to us for.
Well, Nato's eye is closed, so this may not even go 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing some significant damage.
Doctor, stop
all locked up.
Go.
Doctor stoppage. Did you see
they have that as a prop, like plus 4,000.
Oh, no,
Aldana.
I'm saying, Doctor. No,
That's
I saw
funny.
Aldana's fucking skull last Saturday, and they didn't stop that fight. There's no way they're stopping this one because of that.
Right. Yeah. That's a good call, Mike. No,
sick.
the doctor stoppage is the same thing as the KO.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, his eye is really swelled up.
That looks like a broken orbital.
Yeah, they might stop it in between rounds.
They're not stopping. Japanese guys don't even get going until they're black and blue.
That's not true.
Oh, man, look at this.
Stop.
God, stop it. Right?
Cash him, baby.
Wow.
Oh,
Nicely
the ref took a strafe backhand, and he was like, "All right, that's it." This one's up.
Yeah, the ref's like,
Jeff.
I'm losing this bet.
Sub our island
It is time, Jeff. Pour them out, baby.
Water
Nicely
break?
done, gents.
Nice work, boys.
No water break. I might be rolling the all-nighter here. I gotta fucking fly. I gotta be up at 4 a.m. to catch a.
Wow.
I gotta be to the airport at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, cheers to you guys.
I would say in the history of us flying, the all-nighter never seems to work out well.
Nope. Missed that Hawaii flight when we went to Virginia Beach. Missed that flight. When we went to Southeast Asia, I think we missed that flight. I think I'm 4 for 4.
My advice, Jeff, is you should show up at 2 a.m. and spend some time at the bar.
Little pregame in midnight. Exactly.
Little pre-gaming, that's right.
They don't let you. They don't let you on the
pre-gaming on the Sports Money Network, and there's pre-gaming.
Big Skip. Right. Fall asleep. I did fall asleep on stream. Big Skip was there apparently.
Man, I feel like I should have went bigger. I should have went bigger on that.
Good opinions, yeah.
I agree.
You boys are right.
That Gautier, man. God, man. We Jeff and I, we talked that one out among many others last night. God, that was a hell of a time.
There was so much shit talking last night.
You boys are trying to get. I was looking through the graphics, trying to get a lot, gonna put a video together for a fucking DWC. I said no. I can't.
Yeah, we almost did that too.
I can't even push the buttons.
It's a hell of a Monday night. I will say that.
AOD, he was on the island with us.
Oh, there you go.
Love it, AOD.
Dana White looks impressed.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you, this guy, man, as the Zoomers say, he has aura. I mean, this guy he has an absurd fucking physique, man. It's fucking absurd.
Calm down a second.
How many
You're
fights
getting excited, and that's not going to help the situation.
How many fights is he going to win in the short term in the UFC? It's anybody's guess, but dude, this guy, man, if you just watch him, in the training room, scary dude, man. He's fucking terrifying.
We'll give you another video for your victory.
Look at me, America. Look how Tron is living for the city.
Cheers, Jeff.
Great look.
Cheers, AOD. Cheers, everybody. It's a fun one, man. That was a fun one.
That was a good one.
All right. On to the next one. Let me get the book back open. They just made a couple dollars off me there. That sucks.
The book is back open. We've got Bennett and Hart. This one should be a very exciting fight. I know we touched on it early prior to the fights kicking off, but Jim, you want to give a recap?
Yeah, I just I took the decision at plus 110. I agree with Keith. This is a low confidence play for me. This was the hardest fight on the card. You could see either fighter win. You know, they're going to make similar mistakes, but I don't know if they have enough. I mean, Hart's really good on the feet, but Bennett can take him down, and I just think that, you know, so I have Hart decision at plus 490. I just like that line. I have this goes to decision at plus 110. I just feel like if this will go to decision, my opinion is Hart will throw the bigger strikes. Hart will look more powerful. Hart will have just clean striking, you know, and then it comes down to how many takedowns does Bennett get, and how did he look on the ground, right? Was he able to keep him there? Was he able to take advantage of it? If so, then Bennett wins. But I'm just going to go with the opposite and just take Hart and see what happens. But like I said, this is very low confidence for me.
I like that Hart by decision look. I'm going to roll with Hart. He shifted to plus 119 on my book. I like you said, I think he's the better striker out of the two of them. If he stuffs a couple of takedowns, I think he's going to land more shots, and it's going to be more impressive to the judges. I don't know if there's going to be a contract given out here. I think this is a competitive fight. We'll see what happens. Keith, what do you got on this one?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very competitive fight, like you said, Jeff. And yeah, and Jim, I'm with you, actually. I like the by decision here. You know, as I said before, I mean, both fighters, you know, Benjamin looks for the ground and pound more. And then I just noticed that Hart is pretty quick with some of the counters, and his feet, you know, I think you touched on before, is that he does look a little flat-footed at times, but he's got this like weird ability from what I've seen, just to get out of certain situations. So that's why I like the decision here, and I got it also at plus 110. So I wasn't going to get too tricky here. I like the decision a lot, and looking forward to your plays, and let's cash.
Hell yeah, I like it. I like the look. You know, the line just moved again towards Bennett, so there's a lot of steam coming in on him. Sub, what do you got in this one?
I thought a lot about this fight, and I got nothing.
So I also added in Hart by points by decision, ultimately at plus 400 at Bet Online, and then like I said, I got Hart on the money line. Mike, what are you playing in this one?
I'm going Bennett. I'm taking some Bennett action here. Line's starting to steam that direction too, so things I like to see. I'm going to put a half a unit on Bennett to win by decision. The only reason for the half a unit there is because Bennett's, I got him at minus 125, so it's a reasonable number. You know, the plus 190 for the decision is nice plus money, but it's ultimately, I don't want it to. If Bennett goes and kicks his ass in the second round, I don't want to lose. I don't want to be even on this fight. I want to still make some money on it. So that's the deal. There we go. Ramon checking in. What's up, Ramon Scott in the house? He says, huge move to Bennett. Minus 160 at Bet Online.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Bovada minus 150.
Holy shit.
That really
moved.
You know,
I want Bennett here. I think this fight is pretty complicated. I don't think it's straightforward. The young man, he has a lot of hype behind him. I don't think it's quite deserved. I think Bennett I think he does more. You know, I think I like Bennett by decision. I'm not gonna place a wager, but you know, I think
sack up, Sub. Fucking make a play.
A lot of talking for no play.
I think Bennett wins this fight, and I think that his opponent here comes back again for another Dana White Contender Series in like 8 months or whatever. Like I don't know. Do we have? Can we get a wager on that? Can we get a wager on Dana White Contender Series round 2?
Can we get a wager on you sacking up and making a play?
I'm gonna go over 2.5. Can you pull me out? It's bedtime, so I gotta go to get the kids to bed.
Pull you up or out?
Night,
No,
Joe.
No, I'll be back. Just put me back.
Yeah, bring him up.
Oh,
Night for Joe. Joe's going night.
What, did you kick him off?
No, I put
Bring
him
him up.
Put him backstage.
Bring him up, Mike.
He's not there.
Come on. Bring him up.
Oh, he said he'll be back. Here you go.
Hey, what do you want me to bring him back? Look, he's gone. He's got to go put the kids to bed.
Oh, he said to bring him up.
No,
I thought he said bring him up. Didn't it sound like it?
Yeah,
No, that's
sound
what he
like it.
The fuck? You guys don't speak Joe T. He said the kids got to go to bed. It's night.
That's what I thought. He said bring me up. The kid's got to go to bed. I thought he was shutting down.
Yeah, he said bring me up. Oh, man. That is.
Oh, maybe that's what happens to Hart here in a couple of minutes. Night.
That's right. Night.
We'll see.
That is exceedingly rude. Boo this man. Boo this man.
Boo, he said to take him off stage. You were too busy talking about how you're not making a bet on the fight to listen to the guy.
I think you got that video back here somewhere.
Come on now.
That's funny.
Shout out to Razor Sharp Picks in the chat. But you know, he's always
all right.
on the screen.
What's the best line on Bennett? I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna take it.
Did we goad him into making a play?
I'm gonna find it out right now, and I'm gonna take it.
There you go. Yeah, a lot of late money movement to Bennett. Wow, this is crazy.
I just looked at these guys here. You know, I don't have a ton of time to watch in-depth tape in detail, but it just kind of looked to me like just more rounded, you know? And then you look at the fighters, like Bennett had Trey Waters. I talked about that loss he had against Trey Waters. Fucking dude's 2-0 in the UFC. So we'll give him that one. Okay. He went to go fight Chimaev back in 2018. Now, fortunately, he did have to go out there and take that beating. But
did you watch that fight though, Mike? Because he was beating him. And I have respect for Trey Waters. I think Trey Waters is a good fighter. He was beating him. He ate a knee, and that's how he lost. He lost via a big knee.
You know, so to me, it's kind of like, you know, I don't play the ladder game, and sometimes I guess I do. He beat him, and I beat that, and this is how we go. But you know, look, we saw what that did for Uday Osborne there for the main event. Oh, I knocked out this guy in 20 seconds, and you lost to him. But that shit don't matter as much to me, though. It's just about, look, Elevation Fight Team. I like that Elevation Fight Team crew. They certainly go out there and make some shit happen as well. It's like the pieces are in place. You fought some UFC guys that are battle tested and out there winning. You've got a team that does nothing but train professional UFC fighters out there. You've spent some time dealing with the LFA and some of the regional circuits as well. This guy just seems ready to go. He's game ready, and he's 6-1 as a pro. That only loss coming to Trey Waters, to your point, was winning that fight. So, can Hart go out there and be a striker? I think this is going to be a good fight for sure. I think these boys are going to go out there and get a battle. You know, Hart's got 6 knockouts as well. So let's see what happens here. But we got the real Slim Shady now.
Oh man, they've all moved.
He is not there to fuck around. I did bring up Real Deal Prime. First jiu-jitsu training tonight. He's got a tournament coming up in November, and can I bet on that? Can I bet on that? I'll bet on Real Deal Prime.
Yeah, tell us where it is, Real Deal. Maybe we have to go live on location.
Hell yeah, RDP. No,
he's
for real, man.
He's minus 300. I'll put the line out there.
Impromptu live stream, Real Deal Prime in action. I'd make that happen.
No, I'm glad to hear you're training Real Deal Prime.
Real Deal. Did the training kick your ass being the first train? I gotta imagine it did. Maybe they took it easy on you. These are fighters.
Early action though. big line here. Wide line. It's up. It's a wide line.
The line is a little wide.
I mean, if it's his first, I mean that's something. I mean that's a. I believe
he's rolling real.
I believe he's 90%. I believe he's
AOD's rolling him by submission in round 1 at plus 150.
He's taking the boost.
Oh, he's
There you
taking
go.
the boost. Plus 2.
Wow.
Cheers to you, Real Deal Prime Man. We're raising our glasses in the air for you, my brother. Congrats, dude.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, let's do it.
No, just
Awesome.
for real deal. I love it, man. I love that you're doing that.
That's sweet. Cheers.
Yeah, real deal.
I don't know where you're from. Reach out to me, man. If you're if you're anywhere near Michigan.
No, if I'm not mistaken,
let's
he's downstate.
let's train together someday.
If I'm not mistaken, he's downstate.
DJ.
He's
DJ.
downstate. What does that mean?
Oh, really?
DJ.
I'm sure. I'm
Mike,
fairly confident it's in that tri-state area.
Mike, tell DJ what my nickname is.
Which one? I don't know which one you want me to say.
It's not scumbag. It's similar to Nasty Nate's nickname.
Scumdick?
My submission game
Hey,
is no joke. I am the wrench.
DJ Hardy. DJ Hardy.
Canada.
DJ Hardy. Jeff is not number one scumbag. I am number one scumbag. The Ducks have spoken. Okay.
You guys don't remember the Saturday Duck race either?
Let's get this clear.
Oh, I gotta look this up.
I am number one scumbag.
The first stream ever to leverage a duck race, not to pick prop bets, but to decide who's the biggest scumbag. Razor was in there.
Okay.
You know, it's funny. His Fanatical Jim was in there too, but you know, it was only out of a courtesy, and of course, he came in last, so we all expected that.
We gotta get this straight. There is a number one scumbag.
Jeff the electrician.
It is me. Okay.
I don't know about that.
I can run electrical.
Oh, the wrench. The wrench, of course.
Here we go.
That's what I said.
Of course, the wrench. How could I forget?
Love
I
this,
don't know.
boys.
I thought I fucking killed our buddy.
And Hart might have the height advantage here on Bennett for sure. Look at that, especially.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
6'8" versus like 6'2" or something like that.
Wow, he's huge.
He's got what 6-7 inch reach advantage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got
Welterweight. Yeah.
height, the reach.
Yeah,
He's going for a quick combo there with the punches. That was quick.
Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you want to see Razor Sharp on screen. He's got the link.
Let's
I do
go.
gotta say, I
Scumbag on
can't
screen. We're
believe
talking
Razor-
about scumbags. It's only right Razor Sharp gets on.
I can't believe Razor wasn't scumbag number one.
Did he? I think he finished it was second or third. I can't remember where he finished.
He's up there in the scumbag rankings.
Yeah, he's definitely he's top 5 for sure. Look, there's all these 1s for the scumbag.
I'm on screen and I'm putting a 1 in. There you go.
Fuck it, I'll put one in there too.
I remember when the duck races first started coming out, and I was like, "Am I allowed to get in this?" Because I'm on screen, and you're like, Mike's like, "Hell yeah, man! You get in that duck race."
Look at all the ones. Razor.
Look at all those 1s.
Scumbag.
Those are sharp picks. He might have gone a little too hard the last couple days. You know what I mean?
Hart looks pretty good thus far, but he's getting his back taken now.
Maybe he's a little tired. Maybe he's a little sleepy. You know, Joe T had to put the kids to bed. Maybe Razor's got to go to bed.
He's sleeping on his horse racing winnings today. I know he posted he hit a pig 5, so congrats to you, Razor.
Nice.
Yeah, at Parks. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big racing weekend at Parks. I was going to get into that because I'm going to be live on site at Parks Racing this Saturday for the big Pennsylvania Derby. So it's going to be a huge day of racing. Really looking forward to it.
Look at all these 1s. Razor, where are you, Razor? Scumbag.
You know, Ben has been top-timing him. He has not done a goddamn thing with it.
No, that's what we were saying before. He was keeping on the feet and strike, use his range versus letting Bennett take him down. He needs to stuff these takedowns if they're coming in like that.
Oh, he snuck a punch to his nose. Easy. Bennett punched him right square.
Bennett finally starting to do work. Bennett is a minus 200.
There's Trisha there.
I know, right? It's Parks it's a fine wine, right? You got to sometimes you can get you feel like you can get screwed there. But if you can cash, hopefully this weekend, I mean, the pools are going to be massive. You got big connections coming. So the fields are big too. So I'm actually going to be coming out with a video Thursday morning. It's going to be Keats Cash Plays, looking for value play horses this Saturday at Parks. So definitely stay tuned. Yeah, give me a follow too, every stride.
Nice.
Fight to go the distance is plus 500. I'm going to take a half unit on that.
Wow.
Fucking Bryce
I got
Harper.
a free fight.
What'd you think, Joe T? We told you the other day that Brewers are fifth best at best in the NL right now. Come on. Stop
Hey,
it.
Oakland is doing what I
silly
said they were
line.
going to do. They're winning the ball game, and now Milwaukee's just shit in the bed.
Shout out to anybody that tailed me on that San Francisco Giants play. Right now they are up, I believe, 7-0. We had intersecting zeros.
8.
We're up 7-0. 8-0. Whoa.
Why is fight to go the distance plus 500? It's still plus 500. I'm tempted to add again.
I'll be right back, boys. I got to get a refill.
Probably because Hart is just showing no takedown defense whatsoever. Now he just got up.
Yeah, but he's not anywhere close to a finish.
No, but still.
Back on the feet.
Yeah, Bennett didn't do anything with that. I mean, he threw a few punches, but
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nothing damaging.
Why is
No,
it
nothing
plus
damaging.
500?
But that doesn't make
Hell
any
yeah,
sense.
sub.
What's the line on the fighters?
Well,
That's
it's
Minus 154 on Bennett.
Yeah.
Okay. That's odd. Yeah. Plus,
It's
would you say 500 on the decision? I know me and Jim bet it pre-match. Wow, that's crazy.
yeah,
Over
that's
2.5. That's
no
what I
sense.
got. Not looking for.
Where is that line sub? The decision line is that?
well, it's gone now. It's gone back to it's close to a pick'em now. I don't know why it was ever close to.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know why it was ever that wide.
Books seem pretty confused on this fight card tonight. That's why we're going to be making some money.
I really regret that first fight, not taking that other side of the minus 810.
Come on, twins. Puke up your guts here.
Minus
Pick it up.
810.
Remember the Montelo? When you asked for the live one,
don't know.
Montelo was minus 810.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if the line was broken. Like what happened there? Why was it 500?
All right, boys. What do we
It's
think here?
fucking
Did I
weird.
miss it? Did we go around the horn? Hart and Bennett, who got this first round?
Well, it's minus 130 Bennett live right now.
Yeah, it was Bennett, but not by a wide margin.
Right.
I mean, it's one of those things, right? It's control versus striking. I mean,
Yeah,
Hart ran
Hart
more,
had the
but-
better strikes, but Bennett had control, but he didn't do anything with the control. So
Get 2 more rounds of this and we cash. So let's go.
The live line is back to a pick'em.
Hart's got to keep his hands up. He's taking these counter strikes right to the face every single time.
Bennett's not a significant or that solid of a striker. Now, granted, any strike can put you down, but
Nice jabs from Hart.
Yeah.
so he needs to
Got
keep
the
the
timing
range.
down. He's got the
He's got
distance.
to expect Bennett to come in and give a shot for a takedown here.
Yeah, man, it's happening.
Hart looks pretty good so far.
She's hugging takedown. That's a good job by Hart, but he got back on the back.
Oh,
Yeah, I talked about this Hart escape thing, and it seems like it's happening a little bit. He's tall and kind of lanky a little bit, so he can kind of maneuver out of these kind of positionings by Bennett. It's kind of a chess match so far. Let's see if one of these guys can get gassed out, but I'm hoping the decision's in play.
There's Trisha cashing in under.
Nice. There you go.
I don't know what Bennett's game plan is. It's like he just sat him up.
it's not over yet. She must be ahead. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yep. Wins get the money.
Cool.
Hart looking to get to his feet.
10-0 Giants, Mikey. How about that?
Busting them up.
This
You could have
live
heard
line
that
is
play. I wonder where you could hear that play at.
this live
What's
line's
that?
bouncing all over the place.
Is it?
It was minus 250. Now it's minus 140. Now it's minus 170. Every time Hart gets up, the line drops 100 cents, 100 points.
Yeah. Looks like he might piece him up here. Bennett's looking a little gassed. Deep breath.
Yeah. Oh, he touched him though.
Yeah.
I think you might be right though, Jeff. I think he's walking him down.
Yep, there's another takedown.
Stop the takedowns.
That's the thing,
Wow.
yeah. But that you knew that going into it. It's just you want to see some resistance, not like just fall over.
Razor, that show is called Pre-Gaming, 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Catch it at Sports Money Network.
I was still perplexed by the fight to go the distance line. That was made no sense.
Yeah, right. Especially given how the fight's going. Was that just fight to go the distance, or was that somebody winning?
Let me double check. I mean, I bet.
DJ says,
Yeah,
Radio Network, aka Pre-Gaming.
Nice punches here
fight
from
to go
Hart.
the distance plus 500. What the hell was that?
Merrill Reese don't have shit on me when it comes to them Eagles.
Here we go. Let's get this decision here.
That was what the fuck?
Double
All right,
double
two WNBA plays I did give out that'll start at 10 p.m. here. I'm on the Aces and Storm under, and I took the Sparks. I like the Sparks tonight. They're bad. We all know that, but the Mercury aren't playing for shit. They can't really move their position at all. They're trying to bring back some hurt players. This ain't the game for that. Sparks was plus 3.5. It's dropped a little bit since pre-gaming. That show everyone keeps talking about. Did sweep the board the last time I played WNBA. Believe I'm 14-2 in my last 16 WNBA.
Oh man,
Ben,
I love it, Mike. Yeah. You always wait. It's always like the last couple of plays of the show that you got was WNBA, but they're very sharp looks. Love it.
I'm taking a unit
around start times. You know, baseball starts early.
Yeah,
Hell
it
yeah.
went through. Bennett minus 130.
All right.
That seems like a kind of wild line too. I think it might be 1-1. I don't
think Bennett won that second round.
No, I don't think so either. It was
Yeah.
close.
Split.
Let's go. We need
Split
2
decision.
minutes and 31 seconds.
We might have to
Line
change.
moving-
Might have to change
line
the name of
moving
these
towards
shows. to
Bennett.
Split decision.
That's he might be up 2-0.
No,
I mean, it might be a hard knockout or a bust.
I don't think so.
I don't know why it was minus 130 to begin with. It's still minus 154, minus 160, depending on where you look. That even that seems like value.
KV posted live action. Atlanta Cincy last 8 of 10 were only 1-run victories.
Bennett seems fresh. I don't think Hart looks great.
I don't know.
There we go. AOD
It-
getting the
it has
WNBA
dropped.
as well.
It has dropped,
Sparks
man.
plus 3. Vegas first half. I like it.
Good luck.
Yeah, we're all kind of in the same spot. Michael B says, is it 1-1 or 2-0? No idea. I'm going to lean to
I
1-0.
think at worst it's 1-1.
I bet you they
think.
split that second round.
Yeah, could be.
10-10.
Let's see if we can get this.
Yeah, it's going to be ZC. It's going to be a pick 'em until Bennett gets him down because Hart can't stuff the takedowns. But if Hart keeps him on the feet,
Yeah, exactly. If he gets just one takedown, that might be the round.
I think Sparks can straight up win as well, Kelly B. I think it's a one basket game. I just like the 3.5.
Hart touched him. Oh.
So, Dana Dupps is like, how many in a row the Reds win the opening game? I'll have to look. Yeah, I Flea Mathis, I leaned to the – I couldn't play this game. Let me start off by saying that. I did ironically have a fucking weird dream last night about this game going under. I don't even know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I was listening to some – I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I had a weird dream about it being under. Then I looked at the line, and it was 7. And I was like, But I did see the Mariners. Mariners in a nice little play-on spot, and a little 11-0 Mariners spot for that game. So I would lean to the Mariners. It's just hard for me to play a team that sucks at hitting the ball. I mean, look, the way you win baseball games, right? You pitch, you strike them out, and you score runs. Well, if they hit at a sub-2, it's hard for me to want to get them, especially against a team like the Yankees. But
this is Hart's round so far.
Ooh, yeah, Bennett's pointing him on. Is that all you got? He's like this.
Well, he's taking shots to the face.
He's just putting the licks in.
In a big way.
Survive, man. Yeah.
30 more seconds. Come on. 30 more seconds.
I'll say this right now. No contract for either.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if there's a knockout here too, right? Yeah.
No. 100% no.
I love it.
Art's bleeding, and Bennett did just touch him. Touched him again.
Oh, he got him again. They're both a little touched up, yeah.
I'd like to see Hart use more head kicks. Or body kicks, for that matter.
All right, there's the over.
Hart just got blood now, pretty bad.
Over
you
2.5.
better be careful. Better be careful.
And that's Hart's problem. He doesn't have great striking defense,
Yeah.
Right.
Stand there and take it.
Yeah.
Fortunately for him, Bennett's not the greatest striker. He'd rather go on, go for the shot.
I am surprised Bennett hasn't shot once this round.
Me too.
He's content to strike here, which is surprising.
You think he knows he has it, or not sure?
No, if he does, I would have shot. I don't think I don't know.
Right.
I'm also
He's kind of talking out there a little bit too. Yeah.
I'm also on the San Diego Padres money line that's about to start.
He lost his mouthpiece.
Bring in the doctor?
Nice, Mike.
He lost his mouthpiece.
Oh, okay.
I talked about it.
You talked about it on pre-gaming. Nice, Mike.
I did. It wasn't my favorite look, but as I was breaking these fighters down,
big punch from Bennett.
I saw Michael King is from Rochester.
From Hart. Wow, this fight all of a sudden
back and forth. Yeah.
They must, I think the striking here is to try to impress Dana. That's what this is. Right. Bennett was told you got to strike. This is bullshit. He's not gonna sign you if you do this.
Oh, that's a good call, Jim. Yeah. I suspect that's right.
Come on, hold on for one more minute.
Big punches from Bennett again.
And he's got to punch up. You know what I mean? He's not like I think it's a lot different when you have to punch up versus punching down on the guy.
Yeah.
Now he's ramping it up.
Down,
now he's going to go for the takedown. Surprise! Wow.
He just concedes it. Like
he had him.
What does Hart do it? Like that's so bad.
Kind of going through the motions.
Couple more.
Yeah.
Couple more from Hart. Couple more from Bennett. Yeah, this is a fun third round.
Yeah, they're throwing.
I think it's probably 2-0 Bennett, but it could be 1-1. And this round, I don't know.
Hart's throwing now.
Yeah.
Oh,
this could be a Hart round.
Nice kick.
Probably a split. Honestly.
I think Hart's going to win this by split.
If that's plus 490.
Could be.
Silent Rob says 3 fights, 3 overs.
Not what Dana wants to see.
Good call.
Did you see when they were doing the pre-fight interviews for 306 there, and I forgot who it was, said Dana the fight bonus should be 306,000. Somebody asked Dana afterwards, did you see that? He's like, yeah, no. Just flat out, no, it's not going to be 306,000.
Well, cash fight goes decision plus 110. At least
Yes, here we go, Jim. Nice, we cashed it.
Razor close there, man. Razor close. I mean,
razor sharp.
Got the over, so that's good.
Wow, the significant strikes are interesting.
Take that plus money right there. Yeah.
Significant strikes, but you didn't put your guy down, and he's taking you down as well as controlled the time. So that's a tricky little spot here for this fight.
Right.
Still
a
little punch into the camera there. Fight's over, big guy.
Yeah. Where was that? Where was that
about? I mean, one guy looks confident, the other guy does not. I mean, the other guy
says, "I don't know." Yeah,
looks like he feels like a loser.
He looks gassed. Hart's got the hands above the head. Telltale sign to open up the lungs so you can breathe a little bit more. You put those hands over your head.
Here we go.
All right.
It is a split.
Do we have Judge Fuckery? What do we have, boys?
Let's go.
Whew. They put the camera on him before it was even called.
Who got it?
Winner by split decision.
Baseball.
All right.
Bennett got it, yeah.
All right, Bennett. Let's go.
Let's
go.
You
make some money on that
one? I made some good money on that one. Yep.
Man,
I'm not fucking leaving.
Pour one out. Cheers to the chat.
That was awesome.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers to the over, because over's rule.
Let's go.
Over's rule.
Cheers, guys.
Did Joe T just cash a fuck your under? That.
Good work, boys.
I
Good
think you did.
work on that one. Nice job.
Yep.
Great call, everybody.
Going slow.
That was a fun fight, man. We were saying before that was it had fun written all over it, and sure enough, that was
Cash
a fun
me some
one.
Bennett. Cash me some Bennett in decision. Let's go.
A lot of us cash there. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Great call, Jim, by decision too. We were both on that.
Yeah. Good job, everybody.
Oh, good work. On to the next.
Good job, Mike. Good job, Keith. Good job, everybody. That was great. That was a fun one. It's also it was just a fun one to watch. I mean, for me anyway, that was fun.
It's kind of how it played out. I mean, in my analysis a little bit, it was kind of Bennett he actually didn't even go for the takedowns, which was odd to me. He was just kind of going through the motions. But yeah, I just figured both fighters were going to be challenging, each other. And then decision, that was huge.
Well, we were talking about this one beforehand too. And I was saying, there's a good chance with a loss that Hart will be back. And I do think he will be back. Like he's going to be next season. 100% he'll be back. I mean, I think I think that's like minus 900. Maybe bigger. Maybe, I don't know. Might be minus 2,000. Like he'll be back. He'll be back.
Hey, can I get a video?
Give him a video. Give him a video, Mike.
Man demands a video.
Another
Love
over.
it.
Man, Jeff, get it.
There you go.
Hang on, I'm putting my plays here in the chat. Small plays. I'm not taking not taking that.
I get the fame, the money, the jewels, the cash, the Denali.
Right.
Getting drunk on the reg. Fucking good times on the reg.
Fucking juiced on this fight. I'm gonna go Lopes round 1 plus 1,400. That's at I got that earlier at Bet Online. It's now plus 1,200. I also took Lopes on the money line at plus 700. Couple of small plays.
Yeah, I'm with you. I split a half a unit on the first round and a half a unit on Lopes.
Yeah, that's the way.
I think
there's Jim coming out with Lopes by the points and Lopes by decision. Good looks there. I like it.
Wow.
I think I'm kind of in line with Jim a little bit. I'm going to go over 1.5 at plus 190. And then then you scroll on down and go to the fight to complete 2 full rounds at plus 350.
Shout out to Trisha M. Gifting $10. Says sports money is mo money, mo live views. Every time we get a donation, you guys know the deal. We will raise the glass in the air, and I will do that. We appreciate you, Trisha M. Always appreciate rocking with us, giving us the intel, giving us the good looks there, giving us the bonus bet options down there in Florida. They keep hitting. Shout out to Trisha M. Thank you for always supporting, rocking with us, Trisha M.
Thanks, Trisha.
Oof.
Woo!
There we go.
There we go.
Tastes better when we cash too. Exactly.
Oh yeah, we caught it, boys. Sometimes it takes a while to catch it. I caught it. I caught the streak. Caught the rock. Let's go. This is a tricky one, right? Because Texier, what are you gonna do? You're gonna lay this big number? No.
Okay, that's what I took right there.
Oh yeah, let's see. Nice. Good luck, Joe. Yeah.
So I mean, the most popular play probably of the entire night is to share a knockout round 1 at minus 120.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Exactly. And my it could have happened. Sure. Lopez has never been knocked out. Like I said, I gave the breakdown earlier. I liked his interview. He did not fight for 6 years. That's true, but that's because he was actually losing money fighting, and he became a mechanic to support his family. He has 4 kids. Decides to come back, gets a knockout, which I thought was a little sketchy, but whatever. It is what it is. And then he's training with Cowboy Oliveira and his trainer. So it's a legitimate team that he's with, and he's versing a guy to me that has just a ton of holes. He hasn't versed anyone. He actually Tjainara versed a guy that was almost, I think he was 60 years old, or he was 65. The video was like, I couldn't believe what I was watching. He knocked out an elderly guy, and it was sanctioned. I don't get how that happened.
It was sanctioned.
But he went to LFA. The fights he fought in LFA were a joke. His opponents I think they were, I don't know if they were brothers, they had the same last name, but they didn't do anything against him. He is slow. He can't get out of the clinch. He has power, but again, he has power against guys who don't know how to put their hands up. Lopez has taken strikes to the face. I've seen it. So, whether or not the 6'8" guy can knock down Lopez, we'll see. To Mike's point, Lopez is at his biggest favorite line was an LFA, and it was minus 500. That was his last fight. Before that, it was minus 450. This is minus 1350 on DraftKings right now. You're telling me that Lopez is 2x worse, 2.5x worse than the LFA opponent? Get the hell out of here. No way. So, yeah, just by principle. And Texier should win. He should win, but come on. You're getting plus 425 and a plus 3.5. And then you're getting, a decision at 17-1. If Texier can't make it out of the first round, what do you think happens? He doesn't have great cardio. This could be just a clutch fest. This is a heavyweight fight. They have large gloves on. It's a heavyweight fight. They can clinch for 3 rounds, and all of a sudden Dana's like, screw both of these guys. So I think that's there's probability that it happens. So and Joe T kind of called out round 2 to start, round 3 to start. Yeah, I don't see. I mean, if this gets out of the first round, it's a decision.
Joe T, what was that round? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Jim. Joe T, what was that round 2 to start?
No, I did 2 full rounds complete at plus 350. I guess to start the round 2 would be plus 130.
Gotcha.
Maybe I should sprinkle that one too.
Yeah. I mean, listening to you guys, I mean, this is this Lopes is, and was the biggest bomb I think on the card, and seems like a really live dog between everything that you guys said. Looks like, from what I saw, is that he had a I mean, both fighters are from Brazil, which is interesting too. And then Lopes, his only blemish was the 2015 losing by submission. So it's a interesting fighter here. I mean, I am going to sprinkle on the Lopes money line just by listening to you guys. I think it's interesting. And the Tjainara, I know he's tall and young, heavyweight, but it looks like he packs a punch on his strikes. But I just saw his interview here. They just had a lot of highlights. I don't know. It was a perplexing fight to me, and the betting lines were interesting. I don't know. I mean, it's something that I was going to listen to you guys on this one. Lopes does seem like a live dog, though, so I'm interested to see. I think we have some time before this fight, though. Let's see. A little time.
Yeah, Texier should knock his ass out, right? I mean, that's the thing, but it's just too wide, right? Whoa! Right. It's too wide, and I just can't get down with that in a contender series here. These boys are fighting. They're playing for some goods.
Listen to this. I just bet it. I just bet Lopes. So he sprinkled the money line. It went from plus 775 to plus 650.
Joe T's moving lines. Cheers. Shut up.
Probably not.
The drinking game at home. The line is too wide, baby. Cheers.
And the other thing is Lopes is actually a black belt in luta livre in Brazil. So that's something that would, he's good on the ground. He's a good striker. He's not some pushover. So again, should Texier knock him out? Sure, but we'll see if that happens.
That's what led me to Lopes there. I think if he's going to win this one, I think he's going to come out heavy early and maybe sneak it with one, versus going, taking the over. Yanni's on the over.
Oh boy. Was it? Well, he's not on the over. It's his betting group that's on the over, right?
Group.
Is that what he does?
I figure if Lopes is going to do something here, it's probably going to be early.
I'm not on Lopes. It's the guys in the live stream that are on Lopes. I like that little indirection. Fuck that. I am on Lopes. I own it. If I put my money on it, I own it. Let's go. So far, so good, though. I mean, we've seen the overs cash them, but they've been some decent fights.
Yeah. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of contracts handed out. That'll be interesting to see, because even that first fight, Ahmed there, he choked him out, but he looked like fucking dog shit the entire fight. Did. And he gassed early. Ooh.
Gautier will get one, definitely.
Texier is a fucking tree trunk. Holy cow.
Whew. Let's go, Ice Viking.
Oh, and his tack game is rocking too. Jesus. Oh. You're a big favorite for a reason, Bubba. Let's see if you can do it.
See if you can eat a fist.
See if you can take a fucking flying back fist right to your fucking giant skull.
Scott Blaster says Altuve starts off.
Did you see the cut man? The cut man he was saying he has to jump up to be able to get the grease on his head. That's a big dude, man. 6-0, finished all 6 wins, 5 knockouts. Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter. Woo!
Should almost see it. Fight to end in round 1.
I don't know how some of these companies get involved with these fucking scam guys.
Him by KO is minus 350.
You see a fucking, I don't know. I don't understand it. Guy like Yanni comes in there and he's giving plays. Doesn't seem like he ever wins. He's found a way to sidestep it and talk about it's his betting group. I just don't understand it.
Look at this rep guy.
You're not winning, dude. Look at the fucking height and Jesus.
Oh, man.
Look at
I don't want to F with Gary Copeland.
40 pounds.
In this thing. This one dude's 7 feet tall. We got a fucking 4'8" guy.
Holy crap. It's like Andre the Giant versus a midget. Holy crap. Look at this.
Oh, this is.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh man, this is an interesting fight here.
I'm surprised Lopes would take this fight. I guess you get an offer
Holy
a
crap.
shot. Why wouldn't you? But
Get
man,
to UFC.
He was sitting on his couch.
Yeah, who am I fighting? Texier. Okay. Okay, I'll take it.
Oh man, he went for a swing and lost his feet.
Oh, jeez. Look at and Texier didn't even want to get him. He's like, I'm not going to get you. I'll let you go again.
I know we're already into this one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys realize like how weird this fight is though. It is weird.
Lopes is stinging him on the chin.
Yep.
It's got to punch up though. That's another one. I don't like to have to punch up. Seems like that would wear some energy out.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit tempted to take some Lopes here.
You know who Little Mac is?
Jeez, he's fucking still winging.
No.
Oh, those are some shots
He
on
knocked the
Sheriff.
mouth guard out.
Clip this fucking prick. Clip him. Clip this big baboon. God damn. Look at
They're
this.
talking trash too. I love it.
I'm sure somebody already said this. Lopes is a welterweight.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Lopes is a
Oh, my boy's done.
there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, there's that knockout first round prop.
That's it.
It's hilarious.
There's the most bet on the fuck card.
Yeah, that was the biggest bet. Everybody had that.
What was it? Minus 120? Yeah.
I hope
Minus
Dana does
125.
not give him a contract.
Yeah.
The big
Oh, he's gonna get a contract after that. He has to.
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna
got-
get
yeah,
so
he's-
slow.
Big baboon
I hope he
knocked him
doesn't.
out. What a big motherfucker. That's a
Lopes-
big
Lopes is a-
motherfucker.
Lopes is a welterweight that has been submitted in a MMA fight by a bantamweight. I kid you not. He's been submitted by a bantamweight. That's how low level this fucking fight is, too. Like,
God, he's fucking massive.
Fired one across the bow.
That's a big dude, man. Just look at that big right hook. Just he was waiting, and then he broke his nose instantly.
Look at Dana's fucking eyes light up. You don't think he's getting the contract? He's
Oh,
jerking
yeah.
himself off right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna-
Dana loves everything
he's
about
like a
that.
6'8" heavyweight.
Dana loves everything about that guy. He's fucking
Yeah.
a monster. Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's going to be a big draw.
I'm
Exactly.
surprised he's not in
That
that
big
belt
dude.
right now.
Look at this little ref. Look at the little ref in there. Hey.
God, look at this display. Look at this display. Terrible.
He didn't realize he got down to his knees so he could be the same height.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Yeah, it was just like it just looked totally different in the octagon here. I mean, it was like, yeah, it was a giant, David versus Goliath. I mean, it was wild.
That certainly was wild.
Jesus Christ. Dude. Oh my
That
God.
guy's
I
just
hate
a
it. I hate
fucking-
this fight.
and you know what? All the things I like. The tech game is strong. The guy's just a fucking tree trunk.
He showed a chin. So Sheriff showed a chin here. He hasn't taken a punch like that, punches like that to the chin in any fight. So
Agreed.
Yeah, he has. No, he takes punches. He takes punches to the chin every fight. That's
Not
exactly
like-
what he does.
No,
Not like that.
No.
Oh, this
even
guy,
close.
he has no striking defense. He does the same thing every fight. He holds his hands at his knees.
The last two
And
fights
takes
have been
punches.
grappling until he jabbed him and knocked the guy out. He hasn't taken shots like this.
That was
Yeah,
big
yeah,
info.
yeah. He 100% has. He
Big
100%
info we
has
could use free fight.
with his striking defense.
It
Every
was
single
stopped
fight.
too early, Sancho. Should have let him take a 30-second breather in between there. That fucking
Yeah, he
shot
would have
was
died.
brutal.
Respectfully, Jim, I disagree. Like he has looked like shit in his striking.
No, I
defense.
agree. It looks like shit. I'm just
every
saying
single fight.
the punches Lopez was throwing was the hardest that I think he's taken. I know he's taken punches. I'm just saying that the actual strength behind the punch.
My guess is
Well, if you want to say that's the hardest he's taken, I mean it's not an especially strong
My guess is he saw the
endorsement.
eyes roll back in his head as he was going down, and that's why he called it so
Well, he
early.
busted his nose with one shot.
Yeah,
and then he came in there with the hammer fist, and that was it. It's game
Copeland
over.
is a terrible ref, though.
All right, let's we can all play Monday morning quarterback. Let's talk about this next fight, though, and let's see if there's some actual action we want to get involved with here. Elijah Smith, Aaron Tao. Boys, let's talk about this one here. Big Dog and Aaron Tao. The over is gassed at -180. What do you guys think?
Well, this is the only fight that I've invested any real money in pre-flap. I've got a unit on Elijah Smith over 1.5 plus one. I think I plus 133. I think I got, and decision. That's my favorite bet of the night. Elijah Smith by decision plus 320. This Aaron Tao guy, he's dangerous in his own right. To his credit, he doesn't have a good process. He has no way to get inside. He throws big looping punches, and I don't think he's going to do that here against Elijah Smith to any effectiveness. I like Elijah Smith a lot. He's a talented fighter. His father was at Dana White Contender Series, like I don't know if it was number 4 or 14 or whatever it was, but his father is one of his main coaches. I think he knows what he's doing here. He's not awful impressive in every one of his regional fights and whatnot, but I think he has more than enough to do it in this case. He's the bigger man, taller man, longer man, more skilled man. Tao should probably be fighting at flyweight, and to be honest, I think Elijah Smith is like big enough that he could probably fight at flyweight. I like Elijah Smith here, and I like him by a pretty wide margin.
Throw your plays in the chat. I think they're about to run into the ring here. Jim, what do you got on this one? I see Mike had put his plays in the chat. I will pull those up as well.
I just have fight to go to distance at plus 140. I think these are two tough guys. Smith will have the range, he'll have the volume. I think Toe will have the more impressive power. And he doesn't quit. He comes at you. I think he's low level. I understand why he's here, because I think a lot of people wanted him to be here. But Elijah Smith is a special prospect, and I think Elijah Smith has more runway here in terms of being into the UFC than Toe does. But because if this goes to decision, again, I'm not confident with either side, so I'm just going to take the plus 140 here.
All right, we'll roll with Keith. As I mentioned, we're getting ready for this fight. Keith, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean it looks interesting. I know that Tao looks like he's an aggressive striker, and Smith does have the height and reach advantage. So that's why you see Smith as the favorite here. But, Smith's only loss was on debut, and he has done a lot of good things since. But I am interested in the dog here. I like Teo. I think that it's a live dog spot. I think that I did a little research on this guy, Teo. I mean, it looks like he has a background in this city kickboxing system I was reading about, which has actually produced a lot of winners recently and some coaches that have come from there. So I'm trying to also learn every week from you guys capping this, but I like this Teo. I think it's a live spot. I do like the decision too, as Jim just mentioned. I like the decision play. So I'm going to put this in the chat. I like the by decision, to go to the distance. And then I like the Teo plus 220 spot as the dog for the money line.
I like it, Keith. I'm on Teo as well, and I think I got him at plus 245. And I did take a sprinkle on Smith by decision. I think that was let's see what that was at, but either way, Smith by decision was plus 185, and then I took Tao, however the fuck you say it, at plus 245.
Hey, so isn't fight to go to the distance and decision the same thing?
Yeah.
Well, fight to go the distance doesn't matter who wins, but yeah, if it's a decision, right? But ultimately,
so fight will go
fight
the
to go the
distance
and fight to go to decision are the same thing. Yeah,
because it's a 5-cent difference for the fight to go the distance is plus 150. The decision is plus 145.
Is draw part of that?
You'll find
It's a better number.
But those will be for needless reasons. They will be different. Yeah.
Is draw part of that though? Because if draw is part of that, that's why it's separate.
Oh, okay.
That could be. This is going to be a fun one. Another fun one. Hopefully we get, even if it is decision. Listen, I'm not going to lay a minus 300. Not going to do it. There's any given chance. There's any given chance Tao can fucking knock this dude out, or at least whip it up to ground and pound, get on top, use his wrestling to his advantage, and then knock this dude out, or at least get ref stoppage here. So even a Tao KO at plus 350 isn't terrible, but I like the dog price. This is one of those spots. Do we have to get Q with it? No. Let's just take Tao. Well, I'm on Tao.
Tao's tech game is badass. The fucking face tat.
Let's go.
Cameron, you know I love you, but enough. Not gonna win them all, dude. What do you want? 65 units in Dana White Contender Series over fucking 5 weeks? Come on, dude. We're not here to take minus 300. Stop it. Stop it. Let's see what happens, boys.
Yeah, this should be a good fight. I'm obviously looking forward to it. Hopefully we see some violence. I'd like to see a little more blood in these Contender Series. Some more slashing, striking elbows.
Shout out to Marty Riggs. Shout out to all you guys, man. Anthony Gallo says, can't put my money on a guy with a Hannibal Lecter mask tattooed on his face. I believe in the tack game. Listen, it's a couple simple principles when it comes to me betting the UFC. I fade the girl wearing the full shirt. I prefer the guy with the tack game, and I like to fade them guys dancing as they're on their way out the ring. It's pretty much that simple.
You don't like the funny hats either.
You're not gonna like what you see here, Mike, because he's probably gonna dance. The guy, I agree with some of your angles there, Mike. I say it somewhat ironically, but I like the weird head angle. Talk about it a lot. This guy, Aaron Tao, he comes in with a whole repertoire. He comes in with a whole costume. But do you count it as a hat? I don't think I do. He does the haka routine. He's got the shoulder pads. I don't count it as a hat. It's not a funny head angle for me. I think it's
I don't know what that's all about there, real Jolly Roger.
I think I think Tao, he maybe has some finish upside. He does throw a lot of powerful leg kicks, powerful hands. The problem for me with the money line where Elijah Smith is concerned is that he doesn't separate in his fights, by which I mean, he doesn't often look like a minus 300, which is what he's looking like now, or what he's priced at now. But if you watch these Aaron Tao fights, I don't think this guy is especially skilled. He's kind of knockout or bust, in my opinion, in this one. He's got some very powerful takedowns. He throws kind of crazy looping hooks, but he doesn't have really a good process to his game. I don't really know how he gets inside a guy like Elijah Smith. And Elijah Smith, very talented, very skilled. His father is his main coach. His father was a professional MMA fighter. He was on the what do they call it again? Sorry, I'm not trying to be ironic.
The Ultimate Fighter.
The Ultimate Fighter. Thank you.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah. Like way back in the day. So
yeah, with Chael Sonnen.
Yeah. Way back in the day. I mean, back when Chael was still in the UFC. I think it's probably going to play out like fairly close, but I think in the end, it's going to be 2 or 3, probably 3 rounds, honestly, to Elijah Smith in this one.
We are ready for combat, fellas. The big fight of the night here, I guess. The main event. I also like to fade them guys with the suction cups all over their backs. So keep that in mind as well. Suction cups. Spent a little too much time loosening the muscles up pre-therapy. That's a 4th component I look for. I give you guys the breakdown.
I think that's a good angle. Yeah.
When the women got the full shirts on, there's some confidence issues going on there. I like to fade that spot. There's other things going on in their head. No disrespect. It's just another thing going on in their head. You see a guy with a tat game. That guy spends 2 things he does. He fights and he gets tats. That's the guy I want to be backing. I want to be involved with here. When I see them suction cups all over the body, I think to myself, something's not right. They're trying to loosen something up. It's like an early tell. No suction cup game on the back of Tao's body. And he's undefeated, 8-0, 5 wins by knockout. So, yeah, a couple things I look for. Doesn't mean they're always right or not, but you motherfucker's got a tattoo on his face like that?
Yeah, what do you think about face tattoos? What do you think about face tattoos? Are
you
those
want to fuck Mike Tyson up?
What do you think about face tattoos? Are those bet on?
It's a tat game. It goes into the. I mean, if you're doing it on your face, it's a whole next level. It's a whole next. Look at him crawling in, slithering in like a python.
I think that shows a low IQ in general, and that probably translates to a low IQ.
He's ready. Look at this fucking guy.
Also,
I'm gonna tell you this: if you're sparring in the gym and you're getting your ass knocked out all the time, you're not going to the tap man saying, "Tap me up with a fucking war mask on my face," right? I mean, it's got to be an indication. This guy, look at him.
No, that's exactly what they do. If you get knocked out a bunch of times, you got a messed up brain, and you're like, "Hey, tattoo my face." This is a good idea. This is totally a good idea. That's exactly something that would happen to a guy that's getting knocked out all the time in the gym.
I disagree.
His brain's messed up.
But we're starting. We're gonna find out. We're getting ready to go. Here we go. Round number 1, the main event, Dana White Contender Series. Tao Smith. Tao in the red trunks, Smith in the blue trunks. Crazy motherfucker out there with the thing is.
Yeah, Aaron Tao should probably be a flyweight. He should probably fight at 125.
Ooh.
In the meantime, Elijah Smith, huge frame, could probably fight 145 if he wanted to.
He's spry. He's bouncing around, but I don't want to fuck with the crazy guy.
Yeah, I put my money on the crazy guy with the face tattoo. Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
The guy with the face tattoo, he has brain damage. There's something wrong with him.
Well, I think Tyson got it right. He got something on his face. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that ink spot all over his face. I met him. I met him with that ink spot.
Oh, cool. He's got the big fight, I think, for November 1st. Yeah.
Sancho says Tausi's red. He might. Like a raging bull. The thing about the crazy guy is they're never done. You know? I mean, you got to literally put him to sleep to get out of that fight.
That's why I like Elijah Smith by decision here. I do think Aaron Tao is very durable. He might be low IQ, but I do think he's tough. I think he's durable. I think he has a good chin. I think he'll be hard to put away.
Yeah, I did bet the decision at plus 140, and then I did take the dog. So, I mean, it'd be awesome to cash both of those. So both plus money spots.
Well, I hope you cash the fight to go to decision, because you'll still make some money, and I'll cash my big bets.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess they're crazy till the end too. Even if they lose, they'll still be smiling.
Yeah, you got to put them out. Don't stop, crazy. You ever fought a crazy guy? I've been in one or two myself. They don't stop. Even when they're done, they don't stop. It's like you're fucking done, dude.
Yeah, they're just laughing. Yep.
They just keep coming.
Yep. We are about 3 minutes in. Where are you guys at? I'm at 205.
204.
Yeah, I'm at 204 when you said it. Yeah.
157.
Smith is stalking him.
Oh, wow. Big.
Oh,
big
huge
judo
slam takedown
from Smith. Yeah. I think he was winning the round before that, albeit close, but I think he was winning the round before that. Big takedown, though.
Here we go.
Fucking
grabbed a leg.
Tao right back on his feet, trying to take the back.
Tao
Tao does have his.
Oh, he's got his arm locked in a little bit. Yeah,
does have his forehead cut open. I think.
Great fucking exchange right there.
Yeah. Credit to both men. That was a fun scramble.
That was a high level grappling experience.
Look at Tao's ready now though. He's like, I'm a little cut up. I'm ready. Let's go. You don't fuck with the crazy guy.
He's gonna go taste his own blood in the corner after the
yeah, once they see the red in the eyes. I mean, that's they started with red in the eyes, so they're gonna finish it. Yeah.
You know, this fight, it opened up an awful lot closer. I was hoping I could get. I was talking to the guys backstage, Jeff especially, and I know we went back and forth a little bit about this fight. I was hoping it would come in. You know, Aaron Tao is a guy that has been training at City Kickboxing, and he is not only is he training there, he's sponsored by a lot of those guys. Adesanya, Volkanovski, you know, he's sponsored by these guys. So these guys believe in him the same way they sponsored Sterling, if you remember Sterling from last week.
And round one over.
So I thought maybe this line would come in where we would maybe get like a price on Smith that would be like, you know, minus 150. It went completely the opposite direction. I mean,
let me get a refill.
I would have had Smith minus 250, minus 300 in this fight. He closed about minus 250 or somewhere thereabouts. Somewhere close enough where the value was kind of gone. I thought it would maybe go the other way. I think there's people that Tao can probably beat at 125, but I don't think he's a 135er. You know, I think he's too small.
I agree. Just the height and reach in itself. As you mentioned, we talked previously. How do you guys feel that fight or that round went? Obviously, I would say Keith got that round, but
yeah, 10-9. You know, it's not a wide margin, but yeah, 10-9 to Smith.
Yeah, I like that city kickboxing angle. That's the one that I read is that I don't know. It said that there was a lot of coaches too that have had a lot of experience and then been producing a lot of winners. So took a shot.
Yep.
I know it's a smaller frame, but you got to take a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right, Keith, and you know the coaches. I'm blanking on what the main coach's name is there, but he talked about how much he liked Aaron. You know, and I thought that kind of talk would maybe push this line down, and it went the other way. It got wider. In my opinion,
we're not convinced exactly.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's not quite wide enough, but.
Was that 3 wides in a row?
That's really, really wide. Yeah.
Yeah. You know we got to do one.
Well, I'll take one for solidarity, but yeah,
this was like,
in my opinion, this is one of those cases where I didn't think it got quite wide enough, but still not. It was still too thin for me to bet the money line, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, it was a lot of from what I read on this fight. It was just a lot of angles on the dog. I know it's. I mean, I give Smith obviously that first round, but still a lot of fight left.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the live lines pulled up.
Oh yeah.
Boys, I don't want to be on the line here, but we cashed another winner. Pre-gaming, we got them cards. St. Louis Cardinals at night. The under is a big thing. Let's get it.
No.
He's got a beautiful backswing. He got all of that one.
Yeah, you can't just auto fade Lynn anymore, Mikey.
Cheers, boys.
He's been on a fucking tear since he came back up or up his injury or whatever he had. All right, we got
Smith looks good, man. He's
1.5 rounds complete so far.
Doing exactly what he needs to do. I think it was a clear 10-9 in the first round, and on top here, awkward position, albeit, but
he's got a cut on his back of his neck. Shoulders.
I think it's Tao's blood.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Looks like we're not too crazy right now. We'll see. Got to get a little crazy when your back's on the mat like that. There you go. He got up.
Yeah, he got up. He's got his neck though.
Yeah. No, now he's got the neck. Oh.
Looking for guards.
Night. Yeah. Oh, he's got him.
Get it out of there. Get it out. Get it out.
Oh no!
Oh, he just turned into it.
He's turning into a red tomato. All right, there you
go.
I think he's out. He was out.
He was turning red.
Oh,
that was scary.
He's out.
I think he's out.
Still got it. Still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out.
Smith sweeps.
All right.
And there we go. Let's get this 15 minutes.
Oof, that was a nice right.
Let's go all 15.
Nice punch.
He got him. He caught him.
Jim Sancho's asking for the live odds.
I mean, it's like
I don't get live.
Minus 1,800 for Smith, plus 800 for Tao.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna be massive.
Or however you say his name.
We already got 2 runs by the Yankees, and I bet over 4.5 total team over for the Yankees at plus 140.
Yeah, they got in the first inning. 2 in the top.
Smith might be tired.
Yeah, I took a shot against Wu. That guy's pretty good,
fine.
but
I think he's fine. Yeah.
Now the crazy man takes over.
Yeah, Smith took a pause there getting up. I don't know why.
Yeah, he did, but I think he's fine. I think Tao's every bit as tired. I don't think Tao has the energy at this point to finish a fight.
Just survive.
Where are you guys at? 14, 13?
15, 12,
8,
11.
7.
Yeah, I'm at 10.
Okay.
5.
You guys are a little bit ahead of me.
And end of round.
Tao's got that foot. He's got that dog in him.
He does.
Right?
Oh, he does, man. I think Tao's a guy that should be brought back. I think he's in the wrong weight class.
Interesting.
He's a very muscled guy. He's powerful.
Just wait till the
shouldn't
cut man
be,
tells him all that blood is his. Wait till
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe that face tattoo's kind of hiding the blood a little bit, so it's a good look.
Yeah,
Where's
he
all the
just shouldn't be a
blood?
35 pounder.
Very strategic.
I mean, he's not a 35 pounder.
He should get
Elijah Smith.
blood on his
I
face
think,
just so
I
it hides
think
it.
he probably struggles to make this weight because he's a big guy for this weight class.
Oh yeah, his father's pointed to him and he said, "I believe in you." Something like that, probably he said.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah,
too.
you said his
Yeah.
father, is the trainer there. Yep.
It looked like he said, "Watch out for this crazy man."
That's his main coach is his father there. Yeah,
cool.
Which is a neat story. I mean, from my perspective, I think that's a neat story that his father is, his main coach.
I'll tell you
I think
what.
that's neat.
You can't like what you're seeing here out of the favorite there. He looks gassed. He looks. Look at the crazy man. He's like, what? Just tell me when to go.
He's up 2-0. I mean, he's up 2-0, and I don't think.
Yeah, Tao's got to put him out.
Right. Or decision, I bet too.
I don't think Tao has it in him. I think Smith can stand here and throw 1-2s and win this round.
If you haven't already, jump in there and hit the like.
Oh, nobody's commenting. We got a little Tao putting him up against the cage. A little bop, bop, bop. Here we go. I got 420. Oh, another big left hand connects from Tao.
409.
Oh, the Smith bat, a little body shot there. He knows he's gassed. There he goes. He sneaks another left straight jab in there. Another right hand as well. Tao.
Ooh.
Doing what he can.
Dancing around here.
Yeah.
Don't let the crazy man stick around.
Keep dancing.
I'm a few seconds ahead of you guys, and I don't think there's any real danger here.
I'm hoping for the decision, though. I bet that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy man.
Keith and I are we're on the same page.
Yeah,
those six lefts are fucking fierce.
Oh man, here we go.
Oh, they're just fucking dancing. A little right.
The little 1-2.
Joe, what's the score of that Phillies game?
Fuck you, Mike. Hey, but now the magic number is going to be 1 soon.
Oh man,
1.
Woo! Left, right, left.
I mean, my ESPN's broken, Mike. I don't know.
Oh, body shot, head shot. Tao, the crazy man. 3 minutes left in round number 3. He's not done yet. He's crazy.
Oh, he's just getting a second win here. Yeah.
Oh, he just caught a big right.
Oh,
man, here we go.
Let's go, Tao.
Hey.
There we go. Tao, baby. Tao.
Hey, quick question for the panel and for the chat.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
What is the over-under?
Cash to 2.5.
What is the over-under for the number of contracts? What is the over-under?
Oh, 3.5. That's the line.
Under.
I think I would put it at 2.5. I think I would put it at 2.5. And I might even juice it to the under.
Yeah, over 2.5 plus money, I say.
It's over.
There's going to be 2 contracts tonight.
3.
There you go.
3.
All right, there you go.
Oh man, Tao, he's got him. I told you,
go.
Fast going into round 3, baby. Let's go. Let's go, crazy man.
Yeah, don't leave the crazy man around.
Oh, don't let him get up. Punch him.
Yeah, he doesn't want
Oh my
to wrestle
God,
with him.
dude.
Yeah, he says, get up.
You fucking idiot. Just
Smith's kind of gassed.
Get up, he says. Get up, pussy.
Ooh.
fucking punch him when he's down. Fuck
He
him.
had 3 deep breaths coming into this round.
Oh, big
Hey,
right hook from
Hey,
Powell.
Teo's got this round.
He does look gassed. He does look gassed. So
He looks
Elijah.
gassed. He looks spaced
Elijah.
out.
Oh, here we go. Let's knock him out.
There we go. Oh,
Smith's got to be
back.
careful here.
Things are getting interesting now. Yeah.
Yep.
Holy
Oh,
crap, they're going for home runs.
The crazy
It's a
man.
good main event
Oh,
here.
catches him with that left hook. Oh, baby. Give us
Go
this
1
big
minute.
fucking
1
dog.
minute, boys. 1 minute.
Significant strikes.
This is good.
Round 2 goes to Tao. Round 3 is significant.
Now this round 3, man, it's getting wild.
How?
10-8. 10-8.
Wild.
Draw.
He told him it was
Let's
his
go.
blood.
Let's catch
In
this.
between rounds, they said,
Yeah.
that's your blood. He got pissed off. Let's see what happens. 45 seconds left in round number 3.
Walking them down.
Clip.
All right.
Look at him. Hold. I love when they hold the head.
Yeah.
They jab. That's my fucking favorite move right there. Let's
He
go.
scored nothing, Keith.
Yes. Awesome. One more run. Awesome, Joe.
There's a couple punches from Smith there.
It's got a hell of a chin.
Ooh,
Jesus.
back to
Come on. Survive, Teo. Survive. Ooh, he punched it, Smith. Oh, now he's going for the wrestling.
punch him.
Oh, couple of big left-right clip combo.
Yeah.
Oh, takedown. Oh, is he
Watch
out?
the end of this.
No, don't get knocked out here.
All right, decision time. Decision,
Oh,
boys.
man.
That's
Oh,
Elijah.
yes,
That's
it.
Elijah Smith.
That was a good
all
fight.
day.
That was a
That
good
was
fight. That was a great fight.
There's two.
Yeah,
There's
that
two
was fun.
You know what?
contracts.
You got decisions, but they were good fights.
Elijah
There's
Smith.
Very good.
Plus 320.
That was the fight of the night right there.
I'm gonna
That
go
was
with the
fun,
over.
man. That was fun.
Good fights tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some fun ones, didn't we?
Well, we cashed
Did we
the
not?
over.
Are you not entertained?
You know that's coming next. Yep.
We cashed the fight goes to the distance at plus 140.
Yes. Cash it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now let's see what happens. Let's see. If
I
we
know.
get-
I probably got a slim chance on the dog here, but that would be crazy.
So I'm going to tell you what, boys. I think
that
that
would be-
swayed the over/under. I think both these guys get
That would-
contracts.
that
I
would
think
be
they
some
move-
judge-
that's going to move
judge
us to
fuckery.
4
Come on.
contracts tonight.
Come on.
4 contracts tonight.
I think you're right, Sub, though. Maybe this
Or-
guy's just not at the right weight class, right? Or the level.
Oh yeah. I think they should bring him back. I think they should bring him back at flyweight. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got talent.
You know what, I'd watch this fight again. UFC, give me a prelim UFC 307 or some shit like that. 308. Give me. I'd watch.
Yeah,
these
give me
guys.
this rematch. Exactly.
That was a fun fight.
Exactly.
That was good.
We got a bunch of boys cashing.
All right, boys. I'm gonna turn it on.
Here we go.
All right, we'll mute you.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Raise my arm.
Wow.
Nice
All
job,
right,
Sub.
there it is.
Cool.
So still profited. There you go. Good fight, though.
Yeah, great fight.
That was a
Sweet.
good fight.
Yeah, fighters showed a lot of respect for each other, too. I mean, they hugged each other right away after.
Was it split or was it unanimous? I missed it.
It was unanimous.
Unanimous.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I mean, it was pretty, yeah, it
I
was,
agree with that.
it's pretty close.
I'd have given the third
Yeah.
round to that crazy man for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, he won round one. He won round two. I mean, if you want to talk
I
about
hope
three,
the crazy man doesn't. I hope he gets a contract.
2 eyeballs, man. He won that third round. Shout out to you guys, though, man. Nice
Yeah.
work. Let's go.
Grab his dick and twist it!
There we go.
The face at the end is great.
Now I did hit the fight goes to decision. I got it at plus 150 at Bet Online. I had who was it there? Smith by points at plus 185, but I did lose the Tao plus 240, 45, whatever the fuck it was.
Well, boys, the official is in. The Phillies have beaten the Brewers. Yes! Yeah.
Hey, at least it was a good night that both Philly teams lost last night. So they can win one game. They can rebound. It's okay.
Shout out to Joe T.
Have a good night, Michael B.
It's going to be a good matchup tomorrow, Mikey.
Big win, Michael B. in fantasy football. I was watching.
Good work, boys. Nice work tonight. We were split. I expected when we were kind of split across the card, it was going to be a difficult night, but away we go. It was fun. It was a lot of fun fights.
Yeah, I got to say, Keith said he's got something rolling. Keith, you want me to bring you up and you can preach?
Yeah, let's talk about Saturday.
Yeah, let's go.
Go.
Thanks.
Oh, I really appreciate you guys having me tonight. Yeah, I mean, these fights are so fun to handicap. I really thought it was a fun night. And yeah, I cashed a couple of tickets and learning from your insight too. And yeah, I'm going to be live at Parks Racing, Bensalem, Pennsylvania. It's going to be the big Pennsylvania Derby day. Really looking forward to it. A lot of purse money on the line. We got Torpedo Anna, the filly, who came in second in the Travers. She's going to be running in the Cotillion. So this is really her race before the Breeders' Cup. So this is very important races Saturday at Parks. I'm going to be having a show also on Trust the Profits. So stay tuned to my handle, Each Every Stride. It's going to be Keats Cash Plays. We're looking for value play horses on these full fields. Currently hitting at over 32% right now of in the money. So really getting those prices to get in the money. It's going to be a great betting card. So hope you guys tune in. And yeah, give me a follow also, Each Every Stride on X Twitter. And thank you everybody here on stream, panel. You guys are the best. And in the chat too, I also see the sharp plays. So thank you so much for having me tonight.
I appreciate you, Keith. And good luck this weekend. I hope you fucking cash. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Jim, you want to roll? You want to roll anything? What are you doing? Do you not want me to bring you on the big screen? I will.
I got nothing going on right now.
You boys, Keith, make sure you tag us. Tag us to what you're doing, man. We'll like, we'll retweet. We'll do what we can to help promote the brand, my guy. Appreciate you doing what you do on the regular. Saturday's going to be fun. No UFC Saturday. So it's going to be fun to talk about some alternate sports as well.
Cool.
All right, Joseph, Mr. T, do you have anything? Want me to bring you up?
What are we gonna do tomorrow? Marlins, okay?
Over.
Just take the over, ladder it up as high as it'll go. Just rest of the 3 games, and then just bet it the rest of the year when they're at home. That's all you got to know. That's all you got to know. They're 52-18 to the over at home. All you got to know. Check out the community tab. Follow me on Twitter. Thanks.
Shout out to Cameron Sinet.
He says I'll love. He says I'll live.
Oh, love. He expects better MMA picks from me next week. Listen, man. Listen. What do you want me to say? We crushed it. We didn't have our greatest night tonight, but the boys got out there and cashed. So appreciate everybody, man. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us here. We're just getting bigger. We're just getting better. We got all kinds of things in the works. Just trying to bring in my friends, my family to give us these best bets, man. That's what we're all about here. We've been having a great time doing it. You guys, we're making money. We're building bankrolls. We're gaining subscribers. So if you haven't yet gone out there and subscribed to Sports Money, go ahead and do so. That does help us a ton. There's a lot of things that there's a lot of tools that go into what we're doing here. Printing, streaming, handicapping, all of that stuff to give you guys the best bet. So your contributions mean an absolute ton. If you're making money with us, you're having fun with us, go out there, become a member. It does mean an absolute ton for everybody here. Appreciate all you guys, man. Thanks for everybody for rocking with us.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got for contracts, boys. Let's hear it.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Is everybody
I do
listening?
not have my volume on, so I can only see the guys celebrating and getting pulled up. I can't
got a
believe
contract.
He got a contract, that guy? Wow.
Nassim gets a contract. He is in the UFC. You know what? That makes sense to me. He was beaten up and he didn't quit. Now we got the Cameroon fighter. Let's see.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Yeah, I love this segment right here. I mean, when they don't get the contract, it's kind of like they just walk right out. But these other guys are so happy.
Does this guy even know what he's saying?
This guy's got to get it, right? I mean, come on.
I would imagine.
Right.
He gets one.
There you go. He looked confident too. Yep.
Gautier gets a contract. Can't wait for him to get a better team, he said. He's excited to see what he can do.
Contracts all around. Imagine everybody gets a contract here.
Dana's shitting on his coaching team, his training team.
That guy didn't get it.
He shouldn't have. He's a fucking scumbag.
Bennett does not get the contract.
He said, "I didn't see enough for you to get a contract."
Dana's in love. Look at him. He's giggling like a schoolgirl.
He's just laughing. He's laughing about this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna propose to him.
When you're not fighting, I want you to host.
Yeah.
Big motherfucker.
Huge.
The big guy is in. Who was surprised by that one? No surprise there. Let's go.
He's going to give it to him. Feeding the pond.
Yeah, I mean, that over on the contracts, that was crazy.
All right.
They spent a lot of time on him. Yeah.
He loves him. He loves him, boy.
I mean, if he spent that much time on him, he's getting a contract. Exactly.
Look at that guy sitting solo.
Elijah Smith gets the contract. Everybody got a contract that was a winner except for
Slim Shady, right? Didn't get it? Yeah.
Q-tip.
Q-tip.
That's going to do it for us, boys and girls.
Oh, yeah.
Contracts are not surprised. What do we get? 4 contracts? We got the over 3.5, I believe was the
cash deal. It.
Nice.
Cash the over contracts. That should be the offer.
The under.
3 fights. Are there going to be more or less contracts? But let's go, boys. You know what? Appreciate everybody rocking with us tonight. All you guys that are members, we thank you very much. All you guys that are thinking about it, come out there and support us, man. We're just trying to get bigger and better. Trying to give you guys more content. We got college football. We got the NFL loaded up. We'll do more if you guys want more. We appreciate everybody sharing. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out the door. For MMA Jeff. For Keith at each every stride. For Fanatical Jim. For Subhuman Gaucho. For Joe T. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight at Sports Money. Dana White Contender Series. We had a lot of fun doing it. Thank you guys coming in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button on the way out the door. We're going to be back for more. It's just a matter of time. Enjoy the rest of your week. Get that money. Get that cash. Beat them bookies. Thank you to everybody rocking with us tonight, man. We'll see you guys real soon.